but not to celebrate a man that lived his life like a transvestite.
Right.
They should come out here to celebrate a black man who, in the utterness of poverty, took care of his family. You know what I mean? If you believe Reby, this man raised 9 children in a 2-family house in one of the poorest cities in America, with one of the highest drug rates, especially in the late 60s, after the war against black people for asking for civil rights. Joe Jackson, first of all, this ain't even Michael Jackson's house. This is Joe Jackson's house.
Damn right.
They calling it Michael Jackson's house. This is Joe Jackson's house.
Damn right.
You understand?
Right.
But that's the kind of brutality that's done to the black man's image, and people don't even realize.
Damn right.
They don't even realize when white America comes in and systematically rips a black man's history apart. I'd like to meet all the black men who raised 9 kids in 1968. You understand? In a poor town like this.
Yes,
I can guarantee you that number is minuscule.
That's right.
You understand? And forget about today. We've been so brainwashed today. A man will walk away from a woman with 1 kid.
That's right.
Some cats leave women while they pregnant.
Right.
But then they're going to spend billions of dollars to make a movie and make Joe Jackson the demon of the damn movie, just to make Michael Jackson, who also tore down black men's image because he lived like a transvestite for half his life.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Dressed up like a woman, cat.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why what you do in Chicago is so damn important. Now you see why I be pressing like I be pressing.
Damn right.
Because they ain't gonna let his image of what he did for us, you understand, be left alone. They're gonna trash that image.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like, when you go back and you read the story, if you listen to Reby and Janet and them, Michael was rebellious.
Right.
And his father had to use that discipline.
Right.
And if you was a man of half the ability of being a man living in a place like this, you know what I'm saying? I would beat my son too. You know why? Because I would be so scared he gonna become a drug dealer. And I'd be so scared he gonna spend the rest of his life in a penitentiary.
Right.
I'd be so scared he gonna be murdered on the streets of Gary, Indiana.
Right.
Something my mother told me one day, but never left me. We was, you know, I was becoming a teenager and I was turning like 18, 19. And I told my mother, I said, you know what, Mom, I can't finish college. I feel like a failure. You understand? I feel like I need to do more. My mother said, listen, you should go as high as you could go. But I want you to understand something. You grew up in these projects in the Bronx. You didn't become a drug dealer.
Right.
You didn't become a murderer.
Right.
You're not in the penitentiary. She said, I don't give a damn if you become a garbage man or whatever. You understand? Because you, as far as I'm concerned, you done already succeeded in life. And that shit stuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We feeling bad for not going to so many heights. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
We should go to as high as we could go.
Damn
But
right.
make no mistake, just surviving in this place is a ridiculous accomplishment.
Damn right.
And Joe Jackson did that.
Damn right.
Joe did that. And look, his name ain't even on his house.
Right.
They done took the name off his house. You know, according to the scriptures, you're supposed to keep your mark.
Damn right.
And then look how they did the man.
Damn right.
And instead, the man that acted like a sissy on stage for 2 decades, he gets celebrated.
Right.
The man that originally broke away from his father's way of life. The man that cut his father's nose off. Now, I heard a recording. This could have been AI. I don't know. But I heard a recording of him telling the surgeon, you know, I don't want a nose like Joe Jackson. I want you. Now, I don't know. It might not be true. But regardless of whether it's true or not,
Right.
the fact that your whole family, you understand, have this black nose, and you done already been successful, you multi-millionaires, you got mansions,
Right.
and you go now and say, I'm gonna bleach my skin, cut my nose off, start wearing lipstick, and be a transvestite.
Damn right.
Like talk about the ultimate assault on black masculinity.
Damn right.
And this is what we should fight for.
Damn right.
Black men need their families, man.
Damn right.
Black men need to raise their kids. But how you gonna do it when the movie company spends millions of dollars
Right.
to destroy your image, to grind your image into powder?
Right.
That's they already making the second one, part 2. It's a multi-million-dollar movie, all surrounding the man that actually made them succeed, all surrounded by demonizing him. Brother, this is colossal. And of course, there's no there's no outlet. There's no, hey, we don't like the fact that you demonizing, a black man. The only one that said something was Janet. Right. Janet said she don't want no part of the movie. She don't want her image in the movie. She don't want none of that. She said that shit is Jermaine Jackson. And then Jermaine, he became a traitor. He went and took his son and made his son play a complete sissy in this movie, just to launch his career. So why don't we all just prostitute ourselves out for $1? Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Like, where's our integrity at, man? Right. And it burnt me up. I had to come all the way out. For those of you that might be checking us out, I'm out here with the Midwest Monster Mayhem. You know what I'm saying? Right. This whole squad, you know what I'm saying, coming out here, checking out, the colossal assault on black imagery, you understand, done by these movie companies, right, specifically about Joe Jackson and Joe Jackson's house. Right. Like, this was the evilest thing in the world to do to black men. Right. And so, brothers, we make sure, man, we stay in these trenches and we wake up our brothers and sisters to understand that this kind of thing right here, which is looked at in the world as wonderful. You see everybody having a good time. It's a wonderful event, but don't nobody see the assault on us. If this was done to a white father, right, it would be backlash. Right. It'd be Reddit posts. Right. It'd be YouTube videos. It'd be on TikTok. You understand? It'd be all that. And they would be able to see. Like, once again, they can't see our suffering, but they can see their suffering. Like, could you imagine being Joe Jackson with 9 kids in this house? And you're going to keep them, like 9 kids in Gary, Indiana, none of them became criminals. None of them is in jail. Right. None of them sold drugs. Right. None of them committed murder. 9 babies. Right. All his daughters, none of them became whores. Later on, Janet got a little out of hand. Right. But in the early days, right, from a child, right, Janet stayed in the pocket. Not only that, all his kids, look at all them Hollywood kids that grew up all messed up psychologically. Right. His kids made it to full age with all their sanity. Janet Jackson just got engaged to Louis Farrakhan's son. They engaged right now. She's 60 and still getting an opportunity to try to have a decent marriage. You gonna tell me Joe Jackson ain't have nothing to do with that? Right. Stop the assault on black men, man. Right. Stop destroying our image, man. You understand? Like, this is an honorable thing this brother did. Right. I'd have beat my sons behind too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. He don't want to listen. He didn't want to fall in. I've been on his case too. You know why? Right. Because Joe Jackson loved his family. Right. You know what I mean? Loved his family. Now I got to go see. Y'all got to take me over to see the steel mill. Right. I got to see this horror show that he had to work at. Right. That they acting like, oh, they made good money back then. Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Please, Cap.
Man, what you bringing out so heavy, but you brought this out on the show the other day. We also must remember that in this house, he had a woman that stood the test of time with him. I can't remember the sister Catherine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was more than just Michael Jackson's house, like you was bringing out. This represented the black family. So this represented, you know what I'm saying? More than just Michael Jackson's house, but a black family, General. And the mother and the father and the mother staying together to raise this family through this hell. Now, General, I know you seen coming over way through here, Gary, Indiana is hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this
get the angle with the house.
Captain Katazad mentioned in the back seat that this looked like a third world country. Remember you said that, Cap? Coming over here. And for them to survive with 9 children in a place that's like a third world country, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Cap.
You know what I mean? Was very important.
Was very important. And let me tell you, what you're saying is so heavy. Catherine had to endure everything, including Joe.
Right.
You ain't gonna tell me Joe came home happy and comfortable every night.
Damn right.
You ain't gonna tell me Joe came home smiling and laughing every night.
Exactly.
You go work in a steel mill in the 60s.
Right.
In the 60s, you weren't even a human to the white man.
Damn right.
You wasn't even a person to the white man. All this old civil rights stuff that was just coming in.
Right.
Before that, you was nigh onto a monkey to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
working
sir.
in his damn factory.
Yes, sir.
And so Catherine had to deal with all of that coming home.
Damn right.
You understand? Which was just horrible.
Right.
But raised 9 kids like you bringing out, stuck with that, brother. You understand? Which is amazing.
Damn right.
None of that celebrated.
Damn right.
None of that's looked at. Only thing is looked at is the fact that he could sing and dance. You want to talk about a selfish beast,
right?
To just first of all, rename his father's house.
Right.
This should be the monument should say the legacy of Joe Jackson.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? The legacy of Joe and Catherine Jackson.
Right.
Not the failure of his son to become a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But since he made music, listen, I don't take no talent from Michael.
Right.
Michael was the best entertainer, I think, on the planet.
Right.
He was certainly the best dancer in the world. He put Fred Astaire to shame.
Right.
When Fred Astaire was damn near, he was bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? But even Michael put him to shame.
Damn
But
right.
that don't take away from the fact that black men's legacy in this country
Damn right.
is destroyed, and Latinos, let's don't leave our Latin brothers out,
Right.
and our Native Indian brothers are destroyed on a regular basis, right or wrong.
Damn
Jack?
right, John.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn
On a
right.
regular basis, it's on the assault and attack, and everybody went crazy because we mentioned, look at this little house. This is a little house.
God, so.
And listen, if you could go just right over to these two, just point at these two houses. The two houses next door is barely survivable. This one up here, the roof is falling off. That one over there, the whole front of the house is destroyed. And if we get somebody, turn around, wait a minute, turn around. This is what it really looked like. Look at that house right there.
Right.
Like these houses coming down here from Gary, all in Gary, were destroyed.
Right.
They was living in utter poverty
Damn
and
right.
raised 9 children. Bad ass brother and sister.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But is he looked at it like that?
Right.
Of course not.
Damn
And
right.
guess what? Nobody will defend us but us.
Right.
We got to make it a big deal when they assault black men's character,
Damn
Latino
right.
men's character,
Damn
Native Indian men's character. We can't take that lightly because there's nobody else defending them. Like everybody's joining in and having a good time destroying our image. So guess what? We're not gonna have it. We're gonna stand up against it like the Lord said to do.
Right.
You understand? Because how else we gonna get our families back so we can get our nation back? Get me that scripture where the Lord said, first he bindeth the woman.
Right.
Let's get that first. I mentioned this one on the show. Y'all know what I want.
Quick.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is what has been done to us here.
Damn right.
And it's just a small example of what has happened to us in this slavery for 400 years. And remember something else. Somebody else give me the one in the New Testament where Christ said, in the beginning, you know, a man and a woman to get married. Moses gave you a bill of divorce.
Right.
Pull that scripture for me. Tell me when you got the first one.
I got it.
Go ahead and read it.
Wakanda, General. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 20, verse 29, verse 28. But if I cast out devils by the Spirit of the Most High, the kingdom of the Most High is come unto you. Verse 29. Or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods?
Right. How you get into a strong man's house and destroy it?
Right.
How you destroy his house? How do you destroy black men out of their nation? Go ahead.
Except he first by the strong man.
Bind the strong man. You got to first tie up that strong man.
Right.
Now, we was tied up in slavery. Then he just beat us down until tying us up was able to be done without chains.
Right.
That's where we at now. We tied up without chains. And it is why a movie like this
Yeah.
can just go out and make millions of dollars,
Damn right.
and nobody has a conscience
Right.
about what may have been done.
That's it.
Nobody even think about it.
That's it.
When meanwhile, this thing here was a gigantic multi-million-dollar scam
Right.
on black people and black men's character, man.
Yeah.
And an absolutely campaigning boost to the black homosexual community, which they have been pushing straight out of what's the college over there in Baltimore?
Howard.
No, in Baltimore. The one that they was running the coronavirus charting under. Oh, I forget the name of it. The one where the first open heart surgery was.
Got it looking up right now.
Yeah, that college, that's where they ran the biggest campaign for training black men to be homosexuals from young. Okay, in the prison system, in the foster care system, they were the ones tracking all the numbers and seeing the effects of it. And they found out that it was good for them because it meant that black men would become more palatable and able to be influenced. So what did they do? Go ahead. And influence. So what did they do? They turned around and you know, push that campaign.
Right.
And so now they got, look at the millions they got behind them now.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They got millions and took and stole Joe Jackson's legacy.
Right.
Stole it from him and Kathy. And instead turned it into a big campaign for the homosexual life.
Please, Cat. So heavy what you bringing out is
Cat,
that
come on, you want to get into it?
anytime that you see, you know, black masculinity being attacked like this through a movie, through radio, the whole point is of it is so the white man could be your father. Exactly. He wants to be your spiritual father, as you seen in the movie. They making the record execs and the cat that Michael deal with, like they should get the credit for his success. When the credits of his success should be towards his father, not towards them. Right. You know, and it's so heavy that they come out with a movie like this now when 80% of black homes are already destroyed. This goes to show you that this man is trying to completely wipe you out, which is why a leader like Commander Jenny Hunter is so important. We want to thank under Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? We want to thank Commander Jenny Hunter for coming. He didn't have to do this. He didn't have to come to Gary to shoot this film. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing this so you brothers and sisters can wake up to the attack and the assault that the black and brown family is under. So I just want to thank you for coming out doing that.
You're welcome for that. All right, so can I get that other scripture? You got it? Yes, sir. Go ahead.
This is Matthew's, the 19th chapter, and the 8th verse. He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives.
Right, because our hearts was hardened when we came out of Egypt. Because why? The Egyptians taught us to hate our wives, just like America teaching us to hate our wives. So our hearts was hardened. They made our women harlots, so of course we didn't want to deal with them. But so Moses said, well, to get us out of here and keep us all together, I'm gonna let y'all divorce her. If she ain't right, you can prove she ain't right, I'm gonna let you divorce her. And he knew it wasn't the original law, but he trying to save these people out of here. So he turned around and passed that law for us to try to, you know, be able to still function. And how did that happen? Being under the Egyptians, man. What has happened to the black all over the internet? People is arguing and debating over relationships and what's right and what's wrong and can you do this and can you do that and all this. The whole debate is because the slave master has destroyed the structure of the family. He destroyed it with things like this. He destroyed the structure of the family, and more importantly, destroyed the structure of the black man's image so that he could destroy the family, which in essence was binding the strong man without chains, which is what he did. Read on.
But from the beginning, it was not so.
But in the beginning, it wasn't so. Once we got out of here and was out of here for a decent period of time, we was able to fix us and put our marriages back together and put our families back together. And that's what made it right. You know what I mean? So we should wake up. We should open our eyes that so much is being done to us that we're totally unaware of. But now is the time to become aware of it. Go ahead.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso married her, which is put away, doth commit adultery.
Right. Christ tried to set the record straight. You can't just decide to sleep with a woman, throw her away, and then you go get another one. Christ said that's adultery. You understand? And you can't just see some woman who the brother threw away wrongfully and say you gonna creep up there and now marry her. Christ said you commit adultery too. You know what I mean? So these are the kind of things we need back in our world. You know what I mean? We instead of arguing all day on the internet on what a woman could do and what a relationship should be and how it should be and all this old bullshit, we need to go back to the rules that's already been written 5,000 years ago for us to rock on out. Then we can get on to bigger problems, you know what I'm saying? Like the black man's image, like the image of blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, like the struggle that we have that's always in the hands of somebody else. We can't get to that if we all stuck on how can I be in a relationship? Should I be in this, that, and the other? Joe and Catherine gave us a blueprint, man. They gave us a straight up blueprint. You got 9, stick together, struggle together, pay for them kids together. You understand? Work hard at it to do it. Discipline them kids. All that is in the movie, but it ain't in the movie showing Joe and Catherine like they did it right. You know what I mean? It's in the movie to show him as a demon in the whole damn movie. You know what I mean? Which is evil ahead and evil as hell and we're gonna speak on things like this in Hollywood, man.
Right.
So I said what I wanted to say on the cat. You know, man, I'm so mad.
If I could say
I
one
want to get
more
off this
thing,
block so goddamn bad.
you know what I mean?
John, I want to see that steel mill that Joe suffered in trying to raise these 9 babies. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Where all the black movie producers and directors,
Right.
Tyler Perry's, to fix this?
Exactly.
Where they at? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna let our oppressor make a movie and downtrodden his brother's masculinity and his fatherhood, but where all the black, because there's gonna be a ton of black people complaining. You know, they're seeing what we seen, but where y'all at to fix it?
Right.
You know, I just wanted to say that, General. And like you said,
he put on and dressed his damn self. So sorry.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
But that's okay. In time, we'll be strong enough to do these things.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? In time, we'll make the movie and they won't have to.
Damn right.
Right or wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
Once again, this nation can and will do everything it can to bring this nation back, and it'll have everything it needs. I cannot wait, like you bringing out, Kat. I can't wait till we have the day where we can now not go by what somebody else says about us. We can now turn around and keep the propaganda at a minimal by putting out those things that are accurate in this world. I just watched a white woman come on Black Authentic Truth's channel, and she said, look, black men are demonized in the news and demonized every day as being criminals and leaving their kids and all that. She said, let me tell you a secret. Now, this is according to her. You can go to Black Authentic Truth to find out. She said, what you don't know is that a white man kills his whole family every day in the United States. That's what she said. I was like, what? She said, every day in the United States, there's a white man who kills his family. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, in the news, if you had to guess just based on the propaganda, you would believe black men is the most horrible men in the world. When the statistics say 85% of black men stay with their family. 85%. That's what the stats say. That ain't what's on the campaign. That's not the propaganda. But that's what the stats say. You know what I'm saying? So, and if nobody don't bring it out, then we just look like, you know, evil men that don't care about our kids and our family. And brothers like Joe Jackson and Catherine Jackson, his wife, don't never get recognized for the amazing work that they did. You understand? This is Joe Jackson house.
Damn right.
The colossal assault on. Yeah. I had to come up. I'm up here I'm still in Gary. But wait till you hear this crazy story about this town that's called, what's it called? East Chicago. East Chicago. It's called East Chicago. But dig this, fam. It's in Indiana. And it's got its name because the white people that fled from Gary, Indiana, fled up here to this part of Indiana and then broke the town off and made their own town. Break it down, I don't know.
So it's several cities that's around Gary, Indiana. Like used to be a part of Gary, Indiana. Like during the 50s and 60s, when Gary it became a black city, white flight took part and they separated themselves from Gary.
Come on, Cat. Come on, man. Go ahead, So they separate themselves. So they wouldn't have to be caught up in what black people was caught up in Gary.
Absolutely.
And still in Indiana made their own city.
Absolutely.
See that? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So show you now for all those that act like Joe Jackson didn't do nothing with his 9 children and his wife. Okay, the man had to drive up here. By the way, for everybody that don't know, he's standing behind the plant. This is where Joe Jackson worked at to raise them 9 babies. He raised them 9 babies working in here. You understand? That's where he was working at. It's hell. We up in the city now. And now the city is predominantly run by white people on this side. While Gary, Indiana, as you're going to see in the footage, is, hell on wheels, right or wrong. You understand? And so, I mean, god dang. So now, Rosh, your dad works in the plant too.
Yep, Go.
Right? Down in Gary.
Yep, in Go and Gary.
So he knows and experienced what it was like. And I know you know and experience what it was like.
Yep.
I'm back again. I'm having a ball out here. They calling from the East Coast, like, get your ass back out here. I told y'all better hurry up, get me back, because I might not go back out. No, let me stop. Israel, you know how we do. But I got Rosh Kabral, who grew up in Gary, right near the Sodomite of Pot, and whose father also worked in the steel plant. Now, what was it like growing up in this Gary?
So like growing up, sir, in Gary, it was just rough. It was just rough, abandoned buildings, abandoned schools, abandoned everything.
So the city was pretty much abandoned. So what were the temptations for you a young man, you know what I'm saying? What was the temptations for a young man coming up in that town?
So number one was gang violence.
Gang violence.
Number one, sir,
Drug abuse.
And church.
And church. Damn, church was a bad place too. Damn. Good night. You would never think church would be on the list.
They got, I don't know if you say it, but
One on
this Gary look,
Yeah.
John, they got some mega churches that look like
look
like the White House.
Yes,
Right.
I saw.
Yeah.
They were financing them churches because them churches was part of the problem. Right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
Now nobody can dispute that because you lived it.
Yep.
You lived exactly how Michael Jackson lived.
Right.
And you would know firsthand, you know, how it went down. Now let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I noticed you're not a drug addict. I noticed you're not in the penitentiary. I noticed that you didn't get to be a part of all that. Now I know the truth had a lot with helping you, but before the truth, like what kept you out of the mix of being destroyed like so many brothers in America? And this is such an important question because brothers across the country going to see this and they're going to need to know what is the thing that a young black man needs, Latino, Native Indian, just a young brother, man, trying to not, you understand, get caught up into the games that was set out here to destroy both his soul and his body. What did it for you?
Concert is so similar because I had a father and a mother at the time. I had the same thing as that.
That's right. Yeah. So wait a minute, you saying your father and your mother helped stop you from, now come on, now. You just saying that because I'm tell me the truth.
That's the truth.
Your dad and your mom being in the house together kept you from falling into the same thing. He from Gary, Indiana. I done made my case already. I want to see who's gonna make a case against it. I done made my case, Cat. You understand? Joe Jackson and Catherine were lifesavers. They were lifesavers. They saved them boys and them girls. And you was down there around that whole zone. And so you saw firsthand and see firsthand what goes on. And I mean, you must thank your dad and your mom for doing what they did. I want you to know that his father worked in the plant too, the other plant down in Gary. This is like an offshoot of Gary. It's really Gary. This is right here. But they changed the name, broke off, and made their own white city. And he made it out the same way Michael Jackson made it out. But through the grace and mercy of the Lord, and Yahushua dying for us to do the goddamn right thing, this man came into the truth. He took what his father and mother made, and he didn't put on lipstick and eyebrow pencil and start dancing and talking like a woman. He turned around and came into the truth and took what they gave him, and now he out here waking up brothers. Get a shot of these brothers. He waking up brothers, you understand, all across the country. And you understand, like, once again, what's your dad's name? If you don't mind me.
Jason.
Right. So Jason and if you don't mind, use their first name. Jason and Amanda, you know, they raised him and brought him up out of Gary, and this is what they did. Now, if Michael and them knew what they was doing, they would have hooked up with his dad and other dads and figured out the formula, you understand, to not let none of their kids end up in there. Joe was on the right track.
Absolutely.
His dad was on the right track.
Absolutely.
Now, if we had done that through all Gary, it would right now there'd be a big building in Gary saying the Coalition of Black Fathers, the Coalition of Black Families, the Coalition of something, where all these families would have had all kind of rec centers, classes, teachings, would have been bringing the school. You didn't need a $10 million church. You didn't need a goddamn cathedral in Gary. You got 10 cathedrals down there and 1,000 other churches. You wouldn't have needed none of that because you'd have had just the Black fathers come together. Could you imagine? Baseball teams, little league teams. You understand? All the good stuff. Teaching young sisters to do different things they do. You understand? Bringing us all together. That would have strengthened us on miracle levels. Instead, he just was selfish, became a transvestite, and only cared about himself instead of his brothers and what they did. And of course, now he's beloved by the world. That's why Christ said, "Get me," where the Lord said the love of this world is enmity with the Father. See, he loved the world, and he loved being loved by the world. You know what I'm saying? Please, Cat.
What you saying so heavy, Johnny? You said this a few days ago. The solution to Megan Thee Stallion, and the solution to YNs, shooting up the neighborhood, terrorizing the neighborhood, is a Joe Jackson. That's what you said.
Most High Christ. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't come. I'm just doing the math. I ain't pulling nothing out of my. I'm just looking at what the paper said.
If I may about this particular brother here, what I can say about the brother ever since he's been in the truth, you could tell. I will know this all the time. You can tell certain men that's not raised by father and certain men that's raised by father.
Give it up.
You know what I'm saying? Anytime the brother get checked.
A black Marine or a black whatever in the white man's military, that make them want to kill you more. Like when they see the uniform on you, they get an extra disdain for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand why in the hell do you want to fight for them.
Cared enough about your trials and tribulations, the things that you suffered through, and how to get out of that. That's your history. You don't need a white man to have no remembrances for it.
Damn, you chastise the child too hard, or you create trauma. If you don't say nothing to the child, then you making them soft. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no way for a black man to be right even when he is
white people that's out there that want to help black and Hispanic people, the best thing you can do is just leave us the hell alone.
They are all against you. They all want to destroy you, and the ultimate goal of all of them is to put you back into slavery and subjection.
Real Nigga University in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's get it. 1.
As we like to call him.
I'm right.
Yahweh in the Hebrew. Also, we want to give it up to our King, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, the real Jesus Christ, not the one you've been taught in church.
Right.
That is not Christ, and you Christians don't represent God in no way, shape, form, or fashion, and your pastor is a liar.
Damn right. That's right.
Give it up for Yahweh Shah Mashiach. And of course, we got to give it up to the man with the plan, none other than commanding General Yohana. Give it up. You can catch Commander General Yohana on Black Watch every Monday night doing this thing, and with the rest of the generals, General Muhammad, General Mayak, and General Hazayan. And man, y'all know how it go down. You know what I mean? Right. But like always, man, I got to give it up for my team that rock it out with me every week. To my right, we got Captain Lamach Yala in the building. All right. To my left tonight, we got a brother on injury reserve. You're down on injury reserve tonight. You know what I'm saying? Right. But filling in, but not even filling in because he's
He's a regular host every week, but he just moved to he's sitting in his brother's seat. Yeah, we got Officer Fad K, my yard in the building. So filling in for y'all down tonight is actually Officer Fad 1000 Keziah Wan.
That's right.
He's in charge of all the finances. Anything go wrong, don't call me, call him.
Right.
All right, Captain Lumgaba will be joining us shortly. With that, we got to give it up to the super bad tech team up here in Chicago. Officer Ramawan, give him, man. Officer Roscoe Rob coming off an injury reserve. Right? You understand? That's how we go around here. So what's new? Talk to me, man. What's going on?
Amazing.
Get out of my mouth.
I know we in the probably the most disgusting month, you understand, that exists here in America. You understand, the month of June, or the world likes to call it Pride Month. You understand, where the rainbow community or the lettered community go out and show they disgusting, vile lusts and force it upon the people. You understand? And it's just what people need to understand is that Pride Month is evil in the sight of the Lord.
That's right.
I saw they actually made a shirt. Like the Pride Month people made a shirt. It says Pride Month, and then it starts going down and changing the colors, like shortening the letters on each side. But when you go into the middle between Pride and Month, it comes out to Demon.
Man, listen, I had it's funny you mentioned that. I had some Edomite, some Jake. I mean, not as Jake, some white guy. He came on one of my Facebook posts, and he was he made some racist comments or whatever. I went back and forth with him, did the time a little bit. So I go to then he started talking tough though, my
God.
And so I go to his page just to examine, who this guy is. Man, the man got a picture with a skirt on.
Good night.
I wish I was making this up.
I know you're not.
And not only did he have a skirt on, the skirt was rainbow colors. The rainbow colors. Yeah, so I went back to I said, man, listen, man, you one blow, you gonna be snoring.
You know what I mean?
What are you talking about, man? Like, how you gonna talk tough? And I go to your page and you got a goddamn skirt on. So you a racist with a rainbow skirt. Rainbow bright all over. Like, man, boy, this world right here, listen, if you think that the Lord got anything to do with what you see going on here in America, or meaning if you think the Lord sanctioned homosexuality, then your brain has been fried
completely,
right,
from the different religions and ideologies that white supremacy has been pushing for 400 something odd years. Like the scriptures say that they shall wear out the saints. And listen, at this point in time, we go out. You know what I'm saying? You get a 400 year ass whooping, man. You gonna be out your mind at some point.
Right.
You want to say something?
No. I was
you
just
know what I mean? So
saying.
it was just heavy. Come on, Lamar.
Come on, if I may, just before we start heading into the main topics, saying the whole Pride Month and this LGBT community lifestyle. Saying this is why the Lord calls America the daughter of Babylon. Because Babylon was known for the homosexuality and the deceitful and disgusting lusts thereof.
Right.
You understand? Because when you go into the Bible, you find out that pride goes for destruction.
That's it.
You understand? And calling this month Pride Month just shows you how destroyed you truly are.
Where it coincides with the scriptures. You can be prideful for living that life. But the Lord said pride coming before destruction. Did you just quote it already? You just quoted it already. So you can have all the pride in the world for coming up against the Most High, because that's what homosexuality is. You coming up against the Lord. And when you come up against the Lord, man, he gonna make you pay for it.
That's a fact.
No, that's all it was. Do you want to have the first one?
Before you get in that, I also want to mention, man, I went to go work out, and as I'm leaving the workout room, it was some of our young sisters, man. I just got to bring this out. They was coming out of the Family Dollar, and never did I ever think that I would see that we would get so moralist to where these young girls basically walked out the Family Dollars with panties on.
Good night.
I mean, with grocery bags in their hands from Family Dollar, and no care in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where we at right here. And you know what all that come from? People not stepping up and saying, this is how we should live. this is wrong. Like at the end of the day, when you don't have a moral code, this is the end result. You understand? Especially if you got preachers in there sanctioning homosexuality, then you're gonna be in the position that we in right now, and we in a hellified position. As you can see here tonight, the stories that we're about to go over. You Black and Hispanic and Native Indian people, man, you better wake the hell up, man.
It's time.
You better. We are in a real jam in this empire from simple and stupid leaders that you've been thinking have been men of God, when all they've ever been is men who are about money.
That's it.
You understand? And represent Satan like something you could not believe. They got the nerve to call a church the house of God. God damn, what we at, Lamar? Come on, let's go.
Come on. First story of the night. This goes to all you pro-Black people saying that slavery is over, racism doesn't exist anymore in 2026.
Post-racial.
You know, out here, we believe that slavery is officially over, and all white people truly love Black people. But in Chicago, this following week that just came past, you know, and they're burning crosses again here in Chicago, downtown Chicago.
And you brought out something heavy right before the show. They did it right after the verdict of this cat. What was the cat?
Karmelo.
Right after his verdict, they burnt, across in Chicago. Now, this is a northern state. Again, this is supposed to be the place where you was migrating to freedom. So you thought. You understand? Come to find out, all of America is just one big plantation.
That's it.
All of America is just Nazi. America was Nazi Germany before Nazi Germany. We call it Nazi Germany 2.0, but it was Nazi Germany before Nazi Germany. Get me right. Get out, my
Hey, Cap, you know I'm on the history. Hitler said he learned his tactics to deal with the fake Jews from how America dealt with Black people.
That's it.
He looked at American history. He looked at Jim Crow. He looked at slavery. He looked at everything America was doing to us.
That's it.
And turned around and said, you know what? That's a good damn idea.
That's it.
I'm going to do it to these people who I want to oppress in my country.
Look what he did to the Native American Indians. Slaughtered 80 million of them. And then that white man turned right around and made a song that God bless America.
God bless America.
Like to show you how satanic, like you sitting there watching these scary movies in the theater and don't realize that if you're a Black, Hispanic, and a Native American Indian, you live in a scary movie every day. You live in a nightmare every day. And you hoping one day that this nightmare is just gonna stop, and it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop until you ready to serve the nigga God. And when I say the nigga God, I mean it, because we can go in the Bible and show you that God is a nigga according to the Bible. Don't give a damn what you got to say. The time for us going back and forth with you Negroes thinking that you know the Bible, them days is over. Them days, you should be able to see now that it's a good time to do more listening than you do talking.
I'm right.
Everybody think they got knowledge and knows. I seen some cats on YouTube, they still battling about Nuwabian and some other thing.
Kemet and all that.
Kemet and Nuwabian. Which one? Neither one. Neither one is got nothing to do with you, dummy. And you sitting there having a debate and the serious times that we in. Like we about to go over right now. Come on, let's get the story. Goddamn. But you can't help. Get me right.
Hey,
go ahead.
You want to tell these cats, why don't you go fall off the flat earth?
That's it.
That's the same thing.
That's it. There you go. Man, give us a rubber hand, man.
Yeah.
I thought I was on my way to the emergency room. Come get you, man.
You know what I mean?
Coming up there with my yard to make sure your triglyceride levels was right. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the hospital. Listen, I got a ghetto doctor right here. He want to ask y'all some questions.
You gonna send me?
He from Hyde. Listen, I got a ghetto doctor from Hyde Park. He want to ask you some questions.
Ooh. Okay.
Y'all don't listen. Don't look too long at that. I give you know what I'm saying.
I just want to admire the bottle.
Man, that's how I go. I appreciate that, Ron. Let's get it, Lamar.
Come on, we Raj, you want to play in the video book show? If I may,
please.
Karmelo alum in the building.
Damn right.
Give him a hand.
Damn right. IG like, damn, you gonna put me on the spot like that? Hey, pass that to the room. Can you toss that for me, Ron?
Hold up.
Let's go. Y'all ready?
This chilling scene caught on camera in downtown Chicago.
You're kidding me.
You see what clearly looks like a cross engulfed in flames.
In 2026, we are burning crosses.
Chicago police tonight releasing this image of a person they say was seen fleeing the scene as the FBI confirms it's investigating. A burning cross is a hate symbol historically used by groups like the KKK and has been prosecuted as a federal hate crime.
On the street, you see some obvious scarring. Some leaves do appear to be burned as well. Police saying no injuries were reported, but they are investigating the motive and circumstances around this incident.
The mayor's office saying hate has no place in our...
Did you hear what he just said? You know what I'm saying? The motive is to instill fear in black and brown people.
Right.
That's like the whole, if you know the history of the cross burning in your lawn, they would do that. The KKK would do that to instill fear.
Right.
Again, white supremacy is at its height. I know a ton of you're just not ready to deal with reality.
Really
and when you ain't ready to deal with reality, you're gonna suffer the consequences that come with it.
Damn right.
Now, again, this was right after the Karmelo Anthony verdict. The Lord is showing you. The Lord trying to talk to you. He talking to us, the prophets of the Lord. But then the Lord will allow things to happen in the earth for you to be able to wake up, brothers and sisters. This is not your homeland.
Right.
You was brought here in chains. Okay. Your ancestors was thrown overboard and was eaten by sharks on their way here to the tune of, they threw millions of our people overboard to be eaten by sharks. And I had to look it up. I say, because I heard somebody say, well, sharks can't eat bone. The great white shark, I looked it up. The damn great white shark has 4,000 pounds of pressure. So he chopping right through you. A hyena only got, hyena, you seen how he crush bones, right? He only got 1,000 PSI. Okay.
And they got several rows of teeth.
So the shark, you go down, because you imagine the horror of that. In the water, drowning, you chained up next to somebody, and you getting chewed alive by a great white shark. Not only that, these are the same people that use your babies as alligator bait. Right. And now you and you sitting in the church praying to the same God as your enemy. You got to be dumb and stupid. And you understand? And so now you surprised about a verdict. You think what's wrong? Come on, man. Wake up. Where we at with it, man? Lamont, please.
Like this is it goes to show, like, when bad things happen to black people by the so-called white man, we go pray, we go march, and we go to speak about the fact. But when anything happens to their people, especially by our people, they're gonna show you they about that life. They're gonna come, they're gonna get ready to go attack you and get prepared to unalive your relatives and the whole community of black people. But we want to go show love. You want to pray and beg for peace and justice. They about warfare.
And that's it. And let me tell you something. Things don't get better from here. The fact that they burned the cross the day after show you that they're getting more aggressive.
That's right.
More aggressive. And let me tell you, this is the time, brothers and sisters, where you need men of war.
That's right.
You need men of war right now. Not nobody in no church singing a song or no man prancing across the stage. He walked in the church walking like a woman. He poking his butt out, trying to intimidate because of how a black woman got a big behind. He walking with his butt poked out in the church. I'd never forget my son, you know what I'm saying? His simple ass mother and grandmother was taking him to church. He came to my house one day and told me, he's like, Dad. I'm like, what's up? He said, man, today I seen the damn preacher and another member of the church kiss in the mouth.
Good night.
Kiss in the mouth in the church in the Sunday service. Like, you be thinking that that they ain't being that bad, man. They doing so much demonic stuff in that church. You couldn't sit in that joint for 2 seconds. It is the evilest place on the planet Earth for black and brown people, and we just don't know. But you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for ignoring us. You looking at the Hebrew Israelites standing on the corner like we crazy and we evil.
Right.
Here we are trying to establish morality. We don't do no sin. We don't do the things that y'all do. We trying to tell y'all how to get right with the Most High. And yet we looked at as evil, but you can't be shot. because Christ laid out the recipe. What Christ say? Know if they hated me, they gonna hate you. Because I testify the evil of this world. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
You niggas is too damn wicked, man. And this is why white supremacy is able to rule over you. This is why you was thrown into slavery, because your ancestors chose to serve every god but the nigga god.
That's right.
And now look at we in the jam.
Hey, Kevin, if I could,
please.
Sir, I'm just looking at what it says on the screen. Hate has no place in our city.
Right.
I mean, last time I checked, I grew up in Chicago. Hate has every goddamn place in this city.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You look, coming up as a kid, it's still, and even to this day, it's still neighborhoods in Chicago that we cannot be in after sundown, or the police and the neighborhood watch and the neighborhood hooligans finna roll up on you, ask you what you doing over here.
So what's that neighborhood over there? It's, on the southwest side. I can't think of Bridgeview.
Bridgeview.
Go over there on Bridgeview and be out there at 1 a.m. park.
Right.
Talking about you just sitting in the car looking through your phone.
Yeah, all right. and everybody, you know, want to talk to Dr. King. This what Dr. King fought for.
Man, the hell with Dr. King. Go ahead.
I would say this though. Dr. King said the most racism he ever faced.
Man, may that Uncle Tom nigga turn over in his grave.
Damn right.
Keep going.
But he did say something important.
Please.
He said the whole time he was doing all that faking out there, the most racism he ever faced was right here in Chicago. He said he faced more racism in Chicago than he ever did in Alabama or Atlanta or Mississippi. You know what I mean? So everybody want to act like, oh, the South. I mean, the South is terrible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the North was equally as terrible.
The white boys, man, when they found out that they had to go fight for you niggas in the Union Army, they went and killed 20,000 black people. They didn't want to fight for you in the first place.
Right.
They did it for what? Money.
That's right.
You understand? Like you was thinking they fought a civil war so you could be free. No, they needed it. The Northerners needed to get some of that money that them cats in the South was getting.
That's right.
They was getting in the South, Mississippi, Alabama. All these places was getting rich off of your labor, because ain't nothing. It's no more valuable commodity than a human being slave.
That's right.
And so that's what the Civil War was all about. That's why Lincoln even said if he could save the Union, then he wouldn't even be trying to. He wouldn't be trying to free
the slave. Right.
You get my point? Us being free in this place has been an illusion.
That's right.
You understand? And that you need to wake. That's why the Bible tells you to wake up, because you in a deep sleep. And what then put you in a deep sleep? These different religions that you believe in. We can't stop talking about religion. You know why? Because we understand that is the epitome of how you fix a people.
Right.
You want to fix somebody? Start about what they believe, and then you will be able to fix them. And listen, man, come on, man, where we at with it?
So like, if
Please get out, because I want.
No, I just wanted to say, like, you know, for this long, we've been asked to, you know, bow down to the Christian rhetoric, you know, the Christian past and all that stuff like that. And you've seen where it has got us to, right? So like even with the Martin Luther King thing, his whole agenda was he loved white women.
Yeah,
we know that.
Now we know. We didn't.
Now we know.
But we ain't know that in school.
Right. But the spirit about it was already on his movement, right?
They had us thinking this cat was a prestigious man. Yeah, I remember. I grew up in Evanston, Illinois, right? I went to Martin Luther King elementary school, so they had me in there. You know what I'm saying? Greased up, Vaseline, greased down. You know how they used to do us back in the day. Mama slap, get out, put that in it. You know what I'm saying? Had me in the damn assembly singing songs to Martin Luther King. Like this nigga. Meanwhile, you find out the story. This nigga is in a hotel telling white women, I ain't a nigga tonight.
Right.
And you wonder why he fought for integration. It was because he was integrating.
Yeah.
He was in a hotel doing having an integration ceremony.
He integrated green dollars to white prostitutes.
That's it. And then you Uncle Tom niggas get mad, tell us don't talk about Martin Luther King like that. Man, you please. You dealing with the cats who, man, we stand for the truth in here.
Damn right.
If it's a faulty leader, man, we gonna talk about it.
Damn
the
right.
Lord said talk about it.
Right.
Come on, Ramawan.
No, I was gonna ask, what did one of them Jakes or one of them brothers from Genesis or something doing the same? I mean, it was funny you just brought that up about Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
He was doing the exact same thing.
That's it.
Claiming he was a brother, he for the Most High.
That's it.
all along, you got the videotape of his woman telling you, I don't care about the Hebrew Israelite brothers.
Yeah.
You a Hebrew Israelite, but you don't care about your. That's the same type of stuff that Martin Luther King was doing. They just show you the spirit and why everybody else, and we say we ain't affiliated with nobody, with no other groups or nobody, period.
Damn right.
They spirit ain't the spirit that we have. You ain't gonna hear that, you know, in the bedrooms or in the secret places in our household.
Yeah.
Our wife can videotape us and say, man, I ain't the hell with the ass should be. You ain't gonna hear that because this is an actual brotherhood in here. It ain't a bunch of brothers that's flaunting, just for shits and giggles, or might I say, like these brothers truly love the Most High.
Damn right. Anyone on this video? Let's finish this clip.
Our city.
We're just like dumbfounded.
The scene shocking Chicago resident Lena Carlton, who was driving through the city's Grant Park, known for its big festivals, and former President Obama's 2008 victory speech.
They did it right at Grant Park. Go ahead. Was that it?
Only heard about in school and seen in black and white videos.
Residents walking through the area today, shaken.
But like looking at that, what do you see?
I don't know, it just makes me sad and kind of angry at the same time.
And now one Southside church offering a $10,000 reward, hoping to track down the person responsible for this unsettling scene.
Right.
Shaquille Brewster, NBC News.
Man, run one, please.
I just gotta bring it up.
Man, get out.
That church that offered $10,000. You know what the motive behind that is.
Man, come
that
on,
10, it's just like you been in the game back in the day. You gotta spend money to make money. That's a church saying, if I spend this money for a reward, now I'm gonna get publicity, and guess what? Now I get the members. That's an extra $100, $200, $300,000.
That's all it is.
$10,000 gonna make them an extra $300,000, $400,000 a year.
Hustle. Yeah, come on now, G.
Come on, if I could, Cap.
Please.
So the person of interest that burnt the cross is some Asian cat.
Ain't there something?
Yeah, and they got a damn Asian hate bill crime.
Right.
Stop Asian hate bill.
Listen, the Asians have decided they're gonna go ahead and join white supremacy. Again, what you don't understand, black people, is listen, everybody hates you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now the church talk about they got 10 G's for whoever who done it. All right. Go ahead, my guy. Get ahead, please.
All that church gonna do, they hunt them down, pull them in front of the cameras,
right,
so they can hug them and forgive them and talk about racial unity and forgiveness and John 3:16. And like Aramawan said, to try to fill them goddamn pews so they can get their tithes and they building funds up. You know what I mean? So they can become the next mega church out here and still don't give a damn about black people.
That's all that fake, revolutionary, you Negroes get together with white people and decide you're going to run a marathon against hate. You ever heard that? They're going to run a walk again. What the hell is how you going to fight hate with running a marathon? Like, what the hell? You niggas ain't tired of buying gym shoes yet, nigga. You going to come up against the white man by marching and walking?
Right.
All you doing is burning calories. Once you done burning calories, you go back home, catch a few cramps. You know what I'm saying? and that's it.
That's it.
You understand? Because the way that you come up against white supremacy is hate. Is very simple, to follow the recipe that the Lord put in here, which is to separate from these people. They racist. Okay, cool. Be racist. I'm gonna be racist too. I'm gonna go ahead. I ain't gonna go do what they do, but I'm gonna definitely be a separatist. That's what Jesus Christ was. That's why he said he wasn't sent but for the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right.
All through the Bible, the nigga God said he ain't but for one people. He never said in this Bible that he was for all nations of people. Show it to me. I like to see it.
Right.
I ain't seen it yet. Been in school 15 years. You ain't gonna see it. You understand? So therefore, man, that's what we got to do. We need to be focusing on loving these tribes, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We keep telling you the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. Don't give a damn if you hate Hispanics, but you better get to learn to love them, because white supremacy is finna come down on you, and you're gonna need your Puerto Rican and your Mexican brothers to fight with you. You just don't know it. They revving up, they coming for you. You get my point? You're gonna need strong men, but the strongest thing that we could do is keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, because having weapons and not obeying what the Lord say, it ain't gonna do you no good in the first place.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You can't put one before the other. The first thing that we got to do is turn back to these laws. You understand? Turn back to these laws so you can gain some morality, and so the Lord could be with you against these devils.
Damn right.
You understand?
Damn right.
Was I one? No, I ain't. Come on, Ron. Pass on the mic.
Yeah,
the strange thing about the whole situation which y'all bringing out is out of 9,000 churches in Chicago, guess who church it was put up to $10,000? Father Flavor.
Oh my God. Father Flavor.
White man.
Come on, man.
Father, we should have known.
Right.
Yeah, this thing, like, man, what once again, you know what I'm saying, is all that it is just it's fake. You understand? It's real fake. When the best way to do it, man, is we got to separate from these people, man. Where we at?
Comic-Con. So right now, because we just touched upon, you know, the racism in 2026, you want to go back into the past a little bit and show them how racist America has never stopped being.
Let's get it.
Where people celebrated murder, across America, certain trees weren't just landmarks. They were monuments to hate. The hanging tree in Mankato, Minnesota, became a sick point of pride for white communities. They didn't hide what happened there. They celebrated it. Communities put up plaques marking these spots like they were historical victories. Families would pack lunches and visit these trees where Black Americans had been. Did you know that some trees...
That was it. It's real small clip. Go ahead, my y'all.
Hey, you know what, Cap? When I was younger, I heard a brother say, you know, that's the origin of having a picnic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because what they would do is they would gather together, and they would, the word picnic, he said, came from saying pick a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They would pick a nigga to lynch.
That's it.
And then they would make lunch. They would read the articles in the paper. They would pack up their lunch. They get the family together.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they would gather by the hundreds or the thousands.
That's it.
Just to watch one solitary Black man or Black woman be mutilated and tortured in the worst manner possible, and then hung from a tree to be displayed in front of the goddamn crowd.
That's it. And this is the video telling you this is something that they go to these trees and celebrate. You understand? I don't think we quite know how evil these people really are. You understand? Do you know how diabolical you have to be as a human being to be hanging someone, cutting off their body parts, and you got your children there, and they sitting there eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Right.
They eating cheese sandwiches and potato chips and drinking lemonade. I said that a week ago before I even seen this video. You get my point that this is what they do. Do you understand how sick this person is? Like, these people are born sick. They way past demonic. And then what we don't understand, by us following them and by us joining to their religion and into their belief system, we have become just as demonic. When this is not who you are. They're gonna be who they're gonna be. But us trying to imitate them is not gonna fly with the Lord.
Right.
You get my point? Lamar,
if I may, like the scriptures say, Esau is estranged from the womb.
That's it.
Like, he's created to be the most evil, disgusting bastard that exists. Like, not too long ago, we played the video of the psychology of white people, especially young white people, when they were showing like the young white girl watching the lynching and the torture of a Black individual, and she just sitting there smiling at the age of 7 years old.
That's it,
because that's what they enjoy. They enjoy seeing blood and torment and despair in other creatures on the earth.
Damn right.
Why do you think they go and unalive and make races of animals extinct? Because they enjoy it.
Right.
You understand? Eating the hearts of the animals that they unalive.
Damn right.
That's just who the so-called white man is, and us expecting him to change because we believe in Christianity so much. It's a facade.
Yeah, man. If you've been waiting for a man to change for 400 something odd years, you know what I'm saying? After a while, you have to start asking yourself, what's wrong with you? It's like, really, our mind is like, let me tell you, listen to me good. We're in a paralyzed state in this place. Meaning, we know these people was evil deep down inside. We know they're not gonna change, but we figure it's no other option. You understand? We figure it's no other option than trying to love these people and hoping one day they're gonna change. Johnny and Hannah talk about it all the time, the relationship between the abused and the abuser. That woman is staying because she believed one day that this cat is not going to beat her. But again, he got to beat her because he's so small himself. He's very, what's the word I'm looking for, man? He don't think too much of himself anyway. Insecure. And that's how these people are. They very insecure about who they are. So they need you to feel better about themselves. They need somebody to beat. So even though they be telling you online, move back to Africa, go back there, they really don't want you to go back, because then who would they have to beat? Then they would have to sit and look in the mirror and examine themselves and say, well, really, man, we just a piece of shit. See what I'm saying? But they need somebody to beat on. They need somebody to say, like in the movie Scarface, these are the bad guys. Even though they did all the evil here in America, even to this day, you look up the statistics, the number one man that commits suicide is the white man. The number one man that commit murders is the white man right here in America. The number one man that do child molestation is the white man. That's right. The worst father, and when it comes to black and white men, the white man. But yet somehow you the one get demonized, like you the one wicked. Why? Because this is their land, and they gonna do what they want to do. Yep. You understand? Like, come on, man. Come on, get down, because I want.
Could you link that with the policing in the black and brown neighborhoods?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a heavy point. Like, because the police need somebody to beat on. Like, that's who this man is. That's why you have to get away from this man.
Damn right.
And the first part of getting away from him is leaving from what he believed in, because what he believed in is poison.
Right.
You get my point? Where we at with it?
Moving on to the main topic. We're gonna go on to the verdict of Karmelo Anthony for the unaliving of Austin Metcalf.
Our brother got a question.
I see that one.
Read the brother's question.
Khan, this is the brother Kotab Yala.
Go ahead.
He said,
Hold on a second. Go ahead.
The brother's question is, how do we stay sane and strong in my day-to-day when I'm not around my guys in the ISUBK with all this evil going on around me? It's 24 hours in a day, and I'm really around my guys 2 to 3 hours a day.
Listen, brother, here's what I would tell you. You know what I'm saying? You go work your job. When you come home, do what I do. I'm watching ISUBK all day, every day. If you're not around, brothers, this is just a suggestion. If you ain't around, brothers, what you think you can? I will get me right on that.
You should get around, brothers.
How do you do that? Tell him.
Move.
That's it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? When I came into the truth, it was nobody in Chicago but me.
Right.
It was nobody in the Midwest but me. You know what I said? I felt the same way this brother felt right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this thing alone. I ain't got no brothers to talk to. Man, I made a call down to Philadelphia. Commander Jenny Hunter approved for me to come to Philly. Brother, I got on that Greyhound, and the rest is history.
Damn right.
You understand?
Okay.
Got up there, got strong, came back, and then the Lord blessed me with brothers in Chicago, all over the Midwest, and here we are. So if you ain't around, brothers, just my suggestion, you do what you want. I would move around, brothers, because again, he right in the acts of saying what he's saying. This place is so diabolical that we need each other. The scriptures say you have to esteem each other day to day. You know, that's why it's important to what? Get on the phone and talk to a brother. It's important, you know what I'm saying, that you know that you and your woman is in the same mind. It's important that we love each other, because that is the only way out of this madness right here. Otherwise, white supremacy is gonna drive you crazy.
Damn right.
Already, you really don't even know it. You a lot of the things that we suffer mentally and physically. You could look this up. Diabetes, all these different diseases, brother. This come from oppression. Oppression in this place is so bad, brother. It affect you, your whole mind and your whole body, everything. You wonder why you at the doctor every goddamn week.
Right.
Because of white supremacy, because of you being oppressed in this place day and night. This is why you suffer so much.
Damn right.
You understand? And here's what we trying to tell you. It's a way out of this. It is a way out. That's why the scriptures say the good news. You understand? Why you think the scriptures say the good news, then they come back and say the Christ is coming to save a people. white people don't need to be saved.
Right.
So for you to even be talking about Christ coming back for everybody, that's totally against what the truth is really about. They don't need to be saved. But what's the one people that need to be saved from white supremacy? You so-called Negroes.
Yeah, I'm right.
The Hispanics, they children in dog cages. You telling me they don't need to be saved from this devil?
Right.
You understand? All over Central and South America, Cuba's sitting over there right now with no power because of Donald Trump and getting ready to oppress the whole Central and South America. You mean to tell me all we suffered in this place, we don't need to be saved from this people?
Right.
And you got running around, you sitting there, you rather listen to Charleston White than listen to the prophets of the Lord.
Oh my God.
Like you got Charleston White on every other clip I see. It's the cat here. His cat is a damn nut, man. But you looking to him for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, but you bypass Commander General Yohana.
Right.
When that's who every other clip should be.
Right.
Of a brother who really cared. This Commander General Yohana got the knowledge to get us about this head. He know what it takes to serve Christ. He know what it takes to serve the nigga God. But of course, you love wicked and you hate good.
Damn right, sir.
And that's our problem. You understand? Where we at with it?
The video of Karmelo Anthony's birth.
Come on.
Boiling over outside the courthouse. Protesters in each other's faces, some openly weeping. And for others, relief that justice was served.
You think this is justice for Austin?
I believe so.
As a Texas jury finds 19-year-old Karmelo Anthony
I love the race.
guilty of
I love
murder
him being racist.
for stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a high school track meet last year.
You will never disrespect a black woman like that.
Numerous witnesses said Anthony instigated the confrontation, the prosecution calling his actions unjustified and intentional, telling the jury, you don't get to meet a shove with a stab, especially if you provoke the shove. In closing arguments Tuesday, the defense again tried to portray Metcalf as the aggressor, that he made physical contact first, and Anthony defended himself in a split second of chaos. What was it like?
What was it like?
When the verdict was read.
I feel like it was designed to protect white people, the system, and it was not designed to protect black people. It's self-defense.
Supporters of Anthony have raised concerns for a fair trial after no black people were seated on the jury. Inside the courtroom, tears
Stop it
from both
right there,
families.
man.
Come on.
Why would you even go to the courtroom to listen to the verdict?
Right.
In the first place, like this was a like out of a 1950 court scene.
Come on.
From we in the 40s or we in 2025?
I thought we was in 2026.
The minute they didn't have no black jurors, I think they had some at first, right? And then removed them. You already was supposed to know how this was gonna turn out.
Right.
You already supposed to know this, man. And you again, we sitting around like we shot.
Come on,
and this has been happening to us for decades since we've been here. What are you shocked about?
Right.
I will
man, Kev, I want to make a poll to see, just put a poll out there and see what the people in the world think. Is America racist? Because at this point, like, you have to be insane not to think America is racist, especially from this case right here.
That's it.
Like you said, Cap, like people being shocked over this, it's shocking me.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Just living in America for 30-some years,
Damn
and
right.
to not think that this place is inherently racist is just insane.
You give the brother a hand. Come on, Roman one.
I just want to
Please
bring up, especially like how hardcore this podcast is, because of the fact we just said this last week. We said that they has 12 white jurors, even the jurors that was what they call them extra jurors were all white, and we said it last week. Unfortunately, and you said unfortunately, this brother ain't gonna make it. This brother is going to jail.
That's it.
Like that just show you first and foremost how badass this podcast is, because it's real brothers.
Man,
on
give
here.
it up, man.
That's
Give it up,
true.
man.
But secondly, it just shows you the wisdom that these brothers at the podcast and Count My Quad has.
Most High
You know what I'm
Christ.
saying? We ain't saying it because we wanted to wish no ill will on the brother, but
right,
we
right.
know what America is.
That's it.
You know, we know the injustice behind it. We ain't sitting here crying because we know how unjust America is.
That's
we
it.
talk about it every Friday at 8:00. We
That's
talk
it.
about how unjust America is.
Damn right.
And we gonna go out on the street tomorrow downtown Chicago and talk about it on the Magnificent Mind.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go out there and ruin their goddamn Saturday.
Oh, come on, what
I
come?
already told you if you didn't ruin my life as a black man here in America, and I can't ruin your Saturday. you think you gonna go out there and shop and ain't gonna hear the word of the Lord?
You don't go to the ice cream museum.
That's a negative. Come on, LeBron.
I just have one simple question.
Please.
To all the Christians out there, what is your pastor going to do about this?
Mm.
What solutions is he going to give to change the lifestyle that Karmelo Anthony has had to live?
That's it.
What type of things is he going to change for the black community?
Right.
You understand? Analyze your pastor. Ask us some questions.
That's it.
What movement and what differences is going to change inside the Christian church?
Damn right.
That going to show some results for the black community.
That right.
Ask him. Let's see
That's
what
it.
happens.
He'll go right tomorrow, Sunday, and say, God said to love the world.
Mm-hmm.
All white people are not bad. It's some good white people, right? Okay, so where they at?
Right.
Because again, all these some good white people you talking about, I don't see them. Somehow they ain't got no power
at all.
Because those some good white people should have made sure that this brother should have went home.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And this is what we have to examine. You talking about the some good white people or whatever,
Sure.
but this some good white people. It ain't working.
Right.
You understand? Come on, my
Hey, Cap. Obviously, there were no good white people on this jury.
That's a fact.
Because they went in. Now I had to look it up.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because I love to know what I'm talking about.
That's it.
So they went in and deliberated for 3 hours and came out and found this brother guilty. They said usually in a murder trial like this, and especially a high-profile murder trial, the minimum they spend is 24 hours. They do anywhere from 24 hours to 3 days.
That's it.
And then the maximum they do is a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So to show you, they already knew before they went in there to deliberate,
Mhm.
they had made up their mind well before they ever got seated as a goddamn jury.
Man, listen, the priest and Officer Howard Ward said, so like I said, according to the prosecution, Daniel Penny and George Zimmerman should be in jail.
Come
Should be in jail then.
Come on.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
should
Hey, Lord Christ,
So
Please,
let's talk about another teenager.
Come on.
Who said he was defending himself.
Yeah.
And it was very questionable.
Right.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Right.
Didn't he go down to Milwaukee with a with an AR-15 that he wasn't supposed to have? That an illegal assault rifle.
That's it.
And went down there and shot several people and underlived one of them,
That's
and
it.
he walking free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
It was another Edomite in Texas, same state.
Yeah.
In 2022. He got into a fight in the bathroom with a cat.
Right.
He stabbed this dude multiple times.
That's it.
Not once, multiple times, and unalived him in the bathroom at the high school. They didn't give him 35 years. They didn't give him murder. They gave him a maximum of 10 years in sympathy. They understood his situation.
Listen, it's a lesson in everything.
Come.
And here's the lesson America is trying to teach black and brown people. It's illegal for you to defend yourself, even when you're in the right. You understand? It's illegal to do that. You understand what I'm saying? And brother, you know how diabolical that is? Then you wonder why we in such a paralyzed state as people. We hopeless. You see, ain't nothing being done about it. And ain't nothing gonna be done. Ain't no celebrities, getting together to do nothing. Look, this is just a regular program. You know what I mean? This was basically a systematic lynching. And listen, everybody then went home, and that's just gonna be that. And guess what? Here's the sad part about all this: the Lord, they trying to show you ain't got no power.
Right.
At least you don't know. You don't know how to tap into your power source. Your power source is the Most High.
Right.
But when we doing all this wickedness or whatever, the Lord ain't going to be with us against this man. This is the part that you got to understand. This is why if you listen to the ISUBK and you got so much love for Commander Jenny and Hanna, the generals, Captain Zaryak, you know what I'm saying, doing that great work. If you really love this brother, then you would be in class and be learning these things that we teaching, so the Lord will defend us against these people.
Damn right.
The Lord will defend blacks and Hispanics because he is our God, but he ain't gonna defend us when we promote and getting high.
Right.
When we on every record rapping about our daughters being whores. Again, I just seen some young girls, they was 13, 14, they came out and basically panics. Came out, you know what I'm saying, like it was nothing. You know, ass, cheeks out, every damn thing. And if you try to correct them, you're gonna get cussed out. Not by them, you're gonna get cussed out by the mother.
Right.
Who are you to tell them something? So you, black man, you done lost total authority over your house, over your over your woman from following another man's God. And you ain't got but one God that you gonna have to turn to, and it's the one written in that Bible right there.
Right.
But the white man so diabolical, he done made you believe the one book that's written about your God is actually talking about him when it ain't. Because when we go in the Bible, we don't see Christmas and reindeers in there, do we? We don't see homosexuality being acceptable.
Right.
You get my point? You better re-examine that book. That's the whole point of why we do what we do in the ISUPK. So as a black man, you can re-examine everything that you've been taught. Because everything you've been taught, you know what I'm saying, has destroyed you, and it's destroying your kids. And it's time for you to stand on your feet like a man and step up for your people, so you won't have this cat going getting 35 some odd years.
Right.
This is happening because God ain't with you. Can't you see that, man?
Damn right.
You can't see that your wickedness thing got you to where you at right now. You sitting there wondering why you wondering as a man, well, why is this happening? We telling you why it's happening.
Right.
Because you can't stop breaking the commandments of the Lord.
That's right.
And this is why this is going on. Where we at with it?
Damn right.
I will on.
Sorry, Cap.
Please.
Can I just add one point?
Yeah, right.
What you said about self-defense is like, as a black man, in order to like carry out self-defense, you damn near gotta get harmed. Like you can see the attack coming.
That's it.
It's damn near like if somebody come at you with a knife, you gotta let them stab you.
That's
in
it.
order for you to pull out your firearm, and you gotta have like overwhelming evidence onto why you defended yourself as a black man.
That's it.
Which is it's insane.
All right.
Funny thing about the whole situation, Cap, Texas is a stand your ground state.
Right.
That means if somebody is causing you physical harm, or you believe they have the intention to cause you physical harm,
right,
you have the right to defend yourself up to and including with lethal force.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But I guess that only applies if you're not a nigga.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, we could come out and we could speak the truth, or we could continue to lie to ourselves. America just showed you that those defense laws don't apply to you. You understand? They don't care about all the wars you fight in. You sitting there going to a ceremony for a World War II vet. You know, getting medals from these people thinking at a ceremony, people clapping their hands, and you really thinking that you are now part of this place. A lot of you Negroes are so brainwashed, you believe black people that made progress.
That part.
Talking about look how far we come. Yeah, look how far we come.
Oh man.
A brother just got systematically lynched 2-3 days ago from defending himself. Yeah, look how far we didn't came. A brother just got shot in his back who was accused of stealing water. He basically got executed, you know what I'm saying, by some damn agents who in our community taking all our money.
Right.
Yeah, look how far we come. We done came a long way. Look at that. You understand? And before 1960, 80% of black homes had a mother and a father. After the 1960s, look how far we come. We didn't. Now you know we in a delusional state, and we sick mentally when we more destroyed than ever, and we running around talking about look how far we didn't came.
Right.
Where we at? Raj Karab? Let's go.
Police. Anthony's mother described as weeping, later asking the court to please have mercy on my son.
And Ryan Chandler joins us tonight live outside the
Something's please have mercy. She got to beg for mercy.
Right.
She shouldn't have to beg for mercy. This cat attacked the man. Get my point? And man, big shout out. I know that brother doing 35 years. What's his name? Karmelo. And a big shout out to that brother for defending himself. God damn it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, brother? We gonna do more than pray for you. we're gonna get out there, arise with our boots to the ground and call the white man the devil every goddamn day.
That's right.
Get my point? And we that's the whole point of this is doing something about it, doing what the Lord say, so the Most High can come defend us against these devils, man.
Right.
And listen, when Christ returned, well, a ton of you brothers, you know what I'm saying, your sentence is gonna be cut short anyway. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see some angels come right to that jail cell, tell you, man, look, your time is cut short. Brother gonna say, damn, well, what are gods and all that? Man, they ain't changed.
Right.
You get my point? Man, let me tell you something. I hope and pray that I know that everything in that Bible is true. And I hope that I can live to see the day that the white man get put in chains.
Damn right, sir. Damn right.
Now, I guarantee you got some brothers and sisters out there right now, out of all the evil we going through, they'll hear me make that statement and go, still don't know.
Right.
Still don't know about that.
You
get my point? Like those the people that Christ told you to separate from. Remember, Christ said that thy enemies shall be they of thy own household.
Right.
You want to know how you fight a revolutionary? I told you last week. First part, fight the demons that live within you.
That's right.
That's how you fit. That's the first part of fighting a revolution. Go to war with yourself first. And the IHBK, we can show you how to do that. Then after you go to war with yourself, you come in here, get some oil poured on your head, become a priest. If you a sister, you come up in here and become a righteous sister.
That's right.
Right. And then from there, now you work on separating from America. Right. You know what I mean? Excuse me, before you even deal with getting to white supremacy or America, then you got to separate from those family members and those best friends that you grew up with.
Them
niggas who want to get high with you every day, they don't mean you no good. Stay away from them.
Damn right.
Get my point? You grew up gang banging. Listen, we gang bang too in the ISBK too. This is the biggest and baddest gang up in here. You don't see these cats I got in here? When we go places, man, we ain't worried about nothing. We sitting comfortably and we don't want to harm nobody. But you better understand, we ain't Christians.
That's right.
You understand? You a cat in the gang, and the gang is telling you that you can't join. Give me a call. I'm sure with some real gangsters, and that's gonna be the end of that.
Damn right.
You get my point? So if you with some cats that's gang banging, and you know that the style that they living is gonna put you in jail or in the early grave, pick up the phone and give us a call. Come get out of that garbage, man. It ain't gonna benefit you.
That's right.
You're gonna have to separate from the people you love so you can get the Lord's love.
That's right.
All right, where we at with it? Charleston White, Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ.
Come on.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Man, come on, God.
I knew it.
You trying to make you believe what I believe. Cause I really believe that, fam. Nigga, I don't went against my own people trying to convince black people, white people is good, homie. But all white people ain't bad. Why? I ain't never met a bunch of bad white people. So when I saw all white jewelry, I called you and told you, have no fear. White people ain't that bad. I had faith in that all white jewelry, didn't I? Didn't I? Man, listen, I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in white people, homie. I told you, man, that white jewelry go do right by us. I told you that, homie, and I believed it. I feel foolish. I feel stupid for even calling you, trying to make you believe what I believe.
If I may, Cap.
Get out, Cap.
Is Sloggy. That's Lamentation 4:17. If I've never heard it before in my life.
You want to pull it right quick?
If I may.
Pull it right quick.
Like he's saying, it's so heavy what he's saying when it comes to the scripture we have to pull out is that we put too much faith in the so-called white man.
Yeah.
You understand? Charleston White told this cat, oh, we got an all-white jury. Make sure to get your all-white lawyer. You understand? Because they apparently know the system better, is what he's basically saying.
That's right.
Put your hands in the so-called white man, and that's what we've been doing for 400 plus years.
Damn right.
We've been here in America with the white man being our so-called influencer, let's say.
Right.
You understand? And it's never benefited us at all.
Come on, partner.
Mike,
give him a mic.
Just to piggyback on what Cap Lamarck is saying, we believe in white people with no evidence to believe in them.
That's a fact.
They never gave us not one reason to trust in them.
That's it.
All the way from from the 1600s.
That's it.
All the way up to this verdict that they just gave that boy.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
White people have not given blacks and brown people not one piece of evidence to trust in them.
Damn
but
right.
yet we still do it.
Damn
what
right.
we got to do is get rid of that image in the Christian church.
That's it.
And get rid of the Christian church altogether.
Damn right. Damn right.
You can catch this brother every Tuesday. What promote the joint with the mic.
You can catch Ashaya and myself, Mapadaza, also Mapadaza, every Tuesday from 5:30 to 7 o'clock on the Round Table Truth Follow-Up Edition.
Damn right.
Central Time.
Central Time.
Central Time.
We gotta live. We gotta follow up. Y'all think we in here playing?
Right.
All right. Where we at with it? Go ahead. Let's get the scripture. Go ahead.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 17.
Come on.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
If I may, read the first line about
Khan. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
You understand? Charleston White, he told Karmelo Anthony, oh, you got an all-white verdict. Go ahead and get an all-white lawyer because that's who he's seen to be the powers that be.
Right.
You know, he's seen white people be so great for so long. He believes that white people are always going to be the answer.
That's it.
You understand? That white people are going to be the answer to their problems. And that's vain help because white people are going to solve white people problems.
That's it.
The white people are not going to solve so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Indian problems. Why? Because they're the one that put you in the problem itself.
Right.
You understand? Keep reading.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
You understand? Charleston White made sure that young brother and his family put their hopes, their dreams, his life in the so-called white man's hands. You understand? That white nation that he believed in so much, that white jury, that white judge, that white lawyer, Charleston White believed in his heart and made and instilled in Karmelo Anthony's family that needed to believe in a nation of white folks that would get him out of the problem he's in. You understand? But what he did not know is that the system that the so-called white man created is the reason Karmelo Anthony was put in that predicament in the first place.
That's right. Give it up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, for the so-called white, if a white person was really good, they would tell you as a black person, man, you need to stay away from us. You know, so we snakes. You get my point? Like this whole so good white talk, man. Listen, a person with an intelligent mind is not you can't go for that. They can be they can be the goodest white person in the world. I wouldn't give a damn.
Right.
I'm still not gonna love them. I'm still gonna go do my job, and I'm gonna come home and love Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. I damn near don't even want to see white people. You get my point?
Right.
If I could see chocolate and brown people all day, every day, brother, that's fine with me. I don't need to see them. I don't want to be around them. I don't want to act like them. I don't need to talk to them. Nothing. Because when we believe and we open the door for some good white people, this is the end result. You get my point?
Right.
So, Roman one, I'll come to you.
You just talked about Charleston White earlier in the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you said y'all watching hundreds of thousands of views of this brother's clips, and this brother just sat here. I had faith in the white man. I had faith in 12,000 jurors.
That's it.
When last week we told you it was gonna happen.
But let me tell you something, if I could, because you brought something so when you were trying to avoid the truth, you will listen to Charleston White. Right. You don't. When you're trying to avoid Commander Jenny Hunter, you'll say, I'd rather go listen to this cat, Charleston White. When you listen to Charleston White, the cat got 2,000 demons flowing through his head. Which means every day, every clip, you're going to get a different person. You're going to get a different response. And so what happens is the Bible says this: when you listen to a fool, you become a fool. Paraphrase. When you agree with a fool, that's what it said. And that's how you're gonna end up. So wrong one. Come on, Prince.
Hey, I just need to say that Charleston White is a parasite. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
That brother is a leech.
Entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? It's sick entertainment because he does everything he can to embarrass black celebrities, to embarrass black people as much as he can.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Represent himself as like the slimiest of slimy brothers. You know what I'm saying? And now he done attached himself to this family in their time of need and grief and misled them.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Horribly misled this family. Now he's making a spectacle of his apology.
Right.
Because that's just one video.
Right.
Like you said, Cap, he got a dozen videos up now of him talking about how he was wrong and apologizing, and he on the phone with Karmelo's father on about 4 or 5 different videos. You know what I'm saying? This is just another way for him to be in the public eye, create some streaming revenue.
That's it.
Now last video I saw, he bragging about how they done put $75,000 aside for the appeal. And brother, sit your ass down.
Get my out of hand for that. Again, he got 2,000 demons running through his head. So tomorrow, you don't know what clip he gonna make because it's gonna represent a different demon.
Right.
Then 5 days after that, he gonna be talking pro-black. Then 2 days after that, he gonna be telling you, I ain't pro-black.
Right.
And you Negroes sit there and listen to this fool and eat it all up.
Eat it up.
You understand? Be why? Because you trying to avoid the truth. You hate the Hebrew Israelites. I hate you. You hate us telling you that you the chosen people.
Right.
You hate us telling you that you the real Jews. You hate us telling you that Jesus Christ is a nigga.
Right.
You hate us telling you that God is a nigga.
Right.
So since you want to avoid these things, this is your reward.
Right.
Congratulations. Where we at?
Come. So next up, we have a sister calling out all black Christians, asking why our so-called God, their God of the Black Christian Church, is losing to the so-called white man's God.
Come on.
Damn. Oh yeah, this sister. She watches class.
I've been waiting. I just told her when is he gonna email the sisters to see if she married so I can put in a request. Of course, she got to come to class in James, but I'm waiting on the brother to when he gonna do
it. He said you slagging for too long.
Right.
What y'all got to say
right here?
It just sounds good. It sounds good until it takes place. It sounds good when your president is using this same Christianity to get them good old boys in rap. It sounds good.
It's not the same Christianity.
It can't be the same Christian. I know it's not the same.
Okay.
But clearly, theirs are working way harder than the ones y'all serving with. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Satan is the God of this earth. He's the God of this world. He's the God of this world, and this is what we're dealing with. This becomes a spiritual battle and continuing to be like we're in such an uproar to physically think we can do something about it. What happens? You kill this one, you kill that one, and then what? The demon jumps from that one to this one and this one. He's not going nowhere.
Physically think we could do something about it?
You cannot do anything.
Their people have been enjoying heaven on earth since they could remember. Their people have been enjoying heaven on earth.
If this is the heaven on earth, honey, then hey.
Their people have been enjoying heaven on earth. They don't have to reincarnate. They don't have to do nothing to experience joy, love, happiness, wealth. They don't have to do nothing. But we got to pray every day. We got to endure all this pain. We got to go to him and say, beg him just to live a decent life. Come on, man. I'm not with none of that. I'm ready for it. Whatever y'all on, I'm on everything y'all on too. I feel just as you feel about me, I feel about you. Know that.
Damn.
Okay.
Like you said, Cap, to get that sister a hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same token, all right, come on now. Come pay some tithes.
Right.
Everything you just said is regurgitated from what we saying.
That's it.
And maybe we putting the word out there and she got it from a different source, whatever.
That's
but
it.
the 100% truth is right here in the ISBK.
Right.
And if you want to do something about your condition, you have to come here.
That's it.
This is the only place where we're going to change the black and brown condition.
That's it.
Damn right.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. Listen, I mean, she's shaming a lot of you brothers out here, though.
That's a
like
fact.
IG said, the things that we putting out in the earth, it's starting to reach our people, which is why you got to stay on your job. Don't be discouraged by the things that you see in white supremacy do. The prophecies that's coming, you can't stop them. The Lord said that he gonna gather these 12 tribes together in the last days, and he gonna do it. Christ came back and said, don't be discouraged when you see all these terrible things going on in the earth, right? These things are for a sign and a wonder, a sign to let you know what time you in, and when you wondering what's going on, the Lord rolls up prophets to give you the answer to take away the wonder.
That's right.
So now you ain't got to wonder about what's going on here in America. We've been telling you since 1969. You get my point? But now we get into a spot where things are getting serious. And to see sisters saying like, now again, they in the world. They not in the truth. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, the sister got the damn shirt hanging off her shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be rebellious against white supremacy when you don't take on the culture of the Lord.
Right.
You get my point? So best place for a sister to be when she want to be a rebellious against this empire is she got to take on and become who Sarah was. Rebecca.
Right.
These women that was mentioned in the Bible, you sisters gonna have to become. Why you think they was mentioned in the Bible? You supposed to take on their character. You understand me? What? Knowing how to dress. Right. Not just dressing humbly, but actually being humble. No more of that fake stuff there where we dress a certain way. Like we like to look holy.
Right.
I was listening to a song on the radio, came up here. The person in the song say, I put on white to feel godly. You understand? That's where we at. We have all white parties, and we think because putting on all white clothes and then white Air Force Ones, you say I'm godly today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And again, that's foolishness, because that is the failure of the church, because the church don't teach you how to follow and do what the Lord say to do.
Right.
And that's the major problem. Putting on clothes don't mean you got it.
Right.
Not eating pork mean you got it.
Right.
Not getting high mean you got it.
Right.
Not being a lesbian mean you got it.
Right.
A woman being in order with her man, that's what make a woman godly.
That's right.
Not dressing like a $2 hoe. That's what make you godly.
Right.
So again, you can do all that fake talk and all that fake revolutionary. It just ain't gonna work. Yeah, we're gonna have to start walking the walk in this joint. And then let me tell you something, it ain't easy. When you've been raised in this America and you've been raised to be a certain way, been raised to think that the things that we do, everything is acceptable and okay,
right?
It's hard to change. But as you can see, the Lord is requiring of you to change. Because what I can tell you right now, white supremacy, it ain't going nowhere.
Damn right.
It only get worse from here. And the sad part of it is we got babies to raise. A lot of us, man, we're gonna grow and we're gonna die off. What about the babies that we have?
Right.
Are you trying to change their reality? Right. You understand? Or do you want them to suffer like you didn't suffer in this place?
Right.
You get my point? So you got to be proactive about it, man. The only way you can be proactive is to come in the ISBK under command of Jenny Hanna, man.
That's
Your
right.
head man. Come on with it, wrong one.
Just real quick, if I could, just because Captain Iwalon brought up a good point about like the sister probably heard some stuff. Of course, whatever she's saying, that sounds like some UPK rhetoric.
Sure.
But I wonder if I could just play the beginning of this video again and show you the demons on these other sisters. I don't know if y'all brothers seen the demons on these other sisters when she was talking. Like, of course, what she was saying, but when she started speaking, what she was saying, that truth, the same stuff we talk about, that you was just talking about earlier, that people hate the Hebrew Israelites because of this. Like the sisters' demons came out soon as she started speaking it, and I was just noticing that. So if I could, I just want to play just the beginning of it.
Well, Christians, where y'all at? What y'all got to say?
Right here.
It
just sounds good.
It sounds good till it takes place. It sounds good when your president is using this same Christianity to get them good old boys in rap. It sounds good.
It's not the same Christianity.
It can't be the same Christian. I know it's not the same.
Okay.
But clearly, girls are working way harder than the.
Yeah.
You see, they in this. You can see the one on the left, her demons coming out, all of them, and it just shows you.
Somebody giving me the enemy should be
their own house.
Yeah, go ahead.
It show you their demons coming out, but it also show you what we talk about every single day about when we go to camp, when we go to speak the truth. these are the demons that we got to fight, not only
That's
with
it.
men, because these men have these same demons that these women have these days.
That's
but
it.
also we got to fight these women's demons that's just because we telling them, hey, Donald Trump is this and or the white man is this. They demon want to defend the white man so bad that it's coming out their pores.
She said, where the Christians at? The sister said, right here. You know what I'm saying? Right? So she said this is what Christianity is. The other sisters say that's not what Christianity is.
Right.
And black people, man, this is what we try to tell y'all, man. Y'all are delusional. Like, okay, you don't even understand what religion you a part of. You don't even know that Christianity is satanic. Going all the way to the damn cross that you wear. Like you wearing that cross around your neck like it represents Christ. Where the hell is that at in the Bible?
Right.
Christ, the Lord, the scriptures say, pick up thy cross. I mean, and take on it was a burden for Christ to carry the cross. You don't even understand the metaphor. But not one time are we supposed to be walking around with crosses around our neck. Like that means we serving the Lord.
Right.
Like he died on the cross. That's what he was murdered on. Why are you wearing something that he was murdered on? Before he was murdered on the cross, this is something this was a practice that the Romans did on killing black people. Learn history, man. Yeah, I'm coming to you. Right? This is what they did to kill us back in the day. Is they will put people on crosses. They had one joint where it was 2,000 crosses with nothing but black people hanging up on the damn cross. All right. How was Christianity spread? It was spread by the edge of the sword.
Right.
So you don't even understand what religion you are. You talking about we right here now? They ain't Christians. Yeah, they are Christians. Because Christianity is about white. That's what Christianity is. It is white supremacy. What is Christianity? Homosexuality, murder, lies, thievery. That's what Christianity is. You trying to make the religion be something that is not. You understand? And you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, my partner's out.
Man, and you just hit a heavy topic, Cap. You know what I'm saying? When the KKK, you know what I'm saying, used to come burn crosses on our front lawns, we didn't feel protected by it. We felt fear. You know what I'm saying? It was something we saw, and we, you know what I'm saying, we you know what I'm saying, felt like we had no, you know what I'm saying, no protection over that. We you know what I'm saying, we felt the need and fear of our life.
Right.
When they came and put and burn crosses on our front yards. You know what I'm saying? Now it's to the point, like you say, we rock it around our neck. We get tattoos of it. We pray to it in the Christian church. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And I remember Commander General Johanna, General Hyman did a class on you. What you feel, you will serve.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to bring
y'all got the scripture.
Come
on, let's get it.
The book of you want it?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34.
Come on.
It says, for I have come to set a man against his father and the daughter against her.
What it was, he said, I ain't come to bring priests.
Verse 36.
Read. No, 34.
34. Want me to get it? 10 and 34.
Yep, I got it. No, come on. 34. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth.
Think not what Christ say?
Think not that I come peace on earth.
Right. Like y'all be thinking that Christ is all about peace and love.
Right.
And then you hear this verse right here. This is the New Testament. Read it again.
Verse 34. Think not that I am come peace.
No, read
come
that
to
again.
send peace on earth.
He already Christ said, think not that I've come to send peace on earth. Read.
Come
on.
I came not to send peace.
I came not to do what?
I came not to send peace.
Read.
But a sword.
But a what?
A sword.
This is the real Christ right here. And he's about to show you what that sword is talking about. Read.
Verse 35. For I am come to set a man at a variance against his father.
Against his what?
His father.
You hear what Christ said? Christ came to cause division because Christ understood something about when you fight a revolution. All your family members ain't gonna be about what you about. And that's what this sister don't understand, our lump. She's sitting up there and she doing that revolutionary talk like Aram say, but you see the women that's sitting around her, probably women she didn't grew up with, that known for a long time, probably college. Who knows? They in a total different mindset than what she in.
Right.
So black people, what we trying to explain to you is this. these people that don't think like you better get away from them.
I'm right.
The scriptures say 2/3 of our people gonna die in the last days, and those 2/3 are people that they gonna believe in whites. They gonna believe that the white man gonna change. They're believing that the white man gonna change it if it was 10 Negroes left on earth.
Right.
If the white man decided to lock up all black and brown people and just decide to kill us all, it'll be 10 black people left, man. Them same black people that believe in America say, man, they gonna change because it's only 10 of us.
Right.
They can't be this racist with 10 people left.
10 people.
Read.
Kind. And the daughter against her mother.
The daughter against her what?
Her mother.
This is what you better be ready. If you ready to serve Christ, you better be ready to separate from your loved ones. We reading it right here. Read.
Kind. And the daughter in law against her mother-in-law.
Come on.
Verse 36. And a man's foes.
And a man's what?
A man's foes.
A man's what?
A man's foes.
Meaning a man's enemies. Read.
Shall be they of his own household.
Of his own what?
His own household.
These ain't my words. They written in red.
Red letters.
Christ giving you the recipe for a revolution. Again, the first part of revolution, changing yourself. The second part is getting away from family members and friends that think differently than you.
That's right.
We're gonna have to separate from black people that are Uncle Toms that's gonna always believe in love in America. Those of us who don't believe that, we got to separate from them.
Yeah, I'm right, sir.
All right, where we at, Lamar?
Come on. Next up, we have James Fishback. You know, he running for governor in Florida, and he's trying to take Black history out of the schooling programs.
Let's go.
They're doing that again.
Okay, listen, y'all. Racism in Florida is the highest it's ever been since I've been living in Florida. Okay, this is a video of a guy running for governor saying that he will reprimand any teacher that teaches about Black history and slavery because he feels that it will make the white children feel guilty. Tell me what you think. Listen.
We began in 1776, not in 1619, and no teacher will ever be allowed to impose white guilt on their students. If they do, I will fire them immediately without recourse.
Pause.
So he's saying,
pause that real quick, Raj. Yeah, what he's trying to do, you understand? He's trying to eradicate white people's shame for the crimes that they have committed. You understand? Someone grab me Obadiah, 1 in 10? You understand? That's the whole point. They don't want everyone or Black people, Hispanic Native Indians, to know that they're the devil the Bible speaks of.
Yeah, I'm right, sir.
They're trying to hide their crimes. You understand? That's what they've always done. You know, they always try to make themselves look as they're the most peaceable people, or they came over here and conquered the Native Indians to give them a better lifestyle. You know, how many debates brothers have been in? They said, "Oh, you know what? Slavery was good for Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, because now we have indoor plumbing." You understand? We've heard it before.
Yeah, come.
You understand? We wouldn't be able to live in the sky rises that we live in today.
Right.
Like, that's what we really care about. You understand that? Oh, your captivity, the graping of your loved ones. You understand? The unaliving of your family members, the slave trade in itself was also beneficial because we now have public plumbing. You know, that's white people for you.
Yeah,
they think they really did us a favor, and that's why they're trying to eradicate the crimes, because then they can only use what? The benefits that we have now in 2026 and in the future and so forth. You know, that man, the white man, the devil Bible speaks of, and no one can tell us different.
Damn right, sir.
You understand? Mayada, you had your hand up first. You next.
And if I could, sir, you know what I mean? I remember when I was in high school, they came up with this new class. It was experimental. It was called African American History class. It lasted my 4 years in high school. Well, it lasted 4 of the years I went to high school. But it lasted for 4 years. And then they dropped it nationwide. You know what I'm saying? And now they're about to drop it again. This brother said Florida is now the most racist that it has ever been. So this leads me to know this brother ain't really studied African American or Black history, because if you saying that Florida now is more racist when they used our babies to hunt alligators, when they were skinning brothers alive, when they were raping sisters at will, beating our backs, had us in chains, you're saying that Florida now
is racist.
Is more racist than it has ever been, brother. You are seriously disillusioned by white supremacist American history.
That's it. Come on, Roman. Please, brother.
That point, what he was just saying as well. Don't forget about the Seminole Indians and the Indians that they walked from Florida all the way to. Come on, you a diabolical thing.
Trail of Tears.
The Trail of Tears.
Same Seminole, the same Black Seminole Indian brothers, which those are our brothers and sisters. They had a lot to do with the building of Black Wall Street up there in Oklahoma. That's what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know what I'm saying? It's no people more beautiful than we are.
Right.
We just trusting in the place that just ain't gonna never, it just place ain't gonna never give us the love that we want. And let me tell you something, that's a good thing. Like when you see white people being racist or whatever, this is good because now we can focus on really truly separating and really loving the fit. Because if we stay up under the illusion that they love us, then we'll somehow never get fixed.
Right.
Donald Trump getting into office and white supremacy. What he's saying, I get what you're saying, but I hear what he's saying. The white supremacy has always been here. It's just been a little mild.
Right.
It ain't been what is you saying in the past for years. Trump then ignited it. Because this is what's really live in them. And now they really ready to be what lives in them. They ready to be what the video we just watched. They ready to hang you, right? And come to the picnic and eat. This time they gonna go to Subway. These white people ready to go get some Subway challenges, some cheese bellies, some beer and all that. Be able to hang some Blacks and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? While they eat a good meal.
Right.
And you like we can't understand them because that's not in us to do that. You get my point? What people on earth make better, scarier movies than white people?
Nobody.
You supposed to know, you know what I'm saying, off of that alone. You know what I'm saying? You make a scary movie, the people in the theater laughing. Because that's not your spirit. To be like a chainsaw massacre. No, that ain't you.
Right.
People see somebody, a black cat, try to play one of them roles like Eddie Murphy played the vampire in Brooklyn. You sitting there laughing the whole joint.
Right.
While he trying to be scary and kill because that's not your spirit.
Right.
You get my point? But let me explain something to y'all. Them showing, them raising up to the level that they raising up with their white supremacy, this is good for us, man.
Damn right, sir.
This is good for us. All right. Where we at?
Next
I got that scripture for you.
Yeah, I was gonna bring Obadiah 1.
I got it. Yes, sir. Obadiah.
This is, if I may, this is just for people online. This is a future prophecy that's gonna come to the white man, because like what we talking about, he's really just trying to hide their shame. Like they always try to erase the crimes that they commit. You understand, throughout times on earth.
That's a fact.
You understand? That's what he's trying to do, because essentially, let's say the Christ don't come back for another 100 years or so forth, so whatever the case may be. You understand? In time, black people are gonna forget that the translated slave trade ever happened. If we weren't around, of course.
They listen, they wanna make themselves righteous.
Right.
Like they want to make their children believe that they've been good little white boys and good little white girls. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, they've been totally diabolical, starting with Christ.
Yes, sir.
They painted Christ. That white Jesus you looking at, this cat was a homosexual, man.
Blaming.
Okay? And this is who they painted to be the son of God.
Right.
Right. And Pride Month.
Huh?
Pride Month.
Pride Month.
Right.
Like, man, come on, man. Listen, if it ain't, don't come to me with no other God but the God of niggas.
Damn right.
I don't even understand how you black or Hispanic and Native American Indian and you don't look to a God that represents you.
Right.
You looking to. I mentioned something about a nigga God on Facebook, and some cat came out of nowhere talking about you talking about Allah.
What? Damn.
That's diabolical.
Wow, that's diabolical.
Nah, nigga, I ain't talking about Allah.
You know, Allah, nigga.
Damn, dummy. Allah, give Allah back to the Arabs.
No, God.
Okay? Allah is the Arab God. He ain't your God.
Right.
This is what we telling you about where you need to find a nigga God. You need to go in the closet at night after you listen to this podcast. Close the door when you go in that closet. You see what I'm saying? And say, listen, Lord, if it really is a nigga God, I want you to show me, because these niggas keep talking about a nigga God. I want to know if you're a nigga.
Right.
And the Lord gonna show you.
Definitely show you.
He gonna show you. I'm looking at the brotherhood right now. I'm looking at the ISUBK, and the ISUBK is the proof that it's a nigga God.
Right.
You don't believe me? Come to our Passover. It ain't one argument. It ain't one fight. I mean, we talking about it, right. Come to the Midwest 5 weekend, July 30th to August 2nd. You're going to see a brotherhood and sisterhood like something you cannot believe. Not one argument, not no fights. Brothers and sisters gaining, learning information, learning the truth. Man, we're going to have plenty of food here. You ain't going to really need nothing. All you need to do is really just show up. Because Commander Jenny Hanna is fitting the bill for everything like he always do when he fit the bill.
Come on.
You understand? Come see that we the realest niggas on planet Earth, man.
Right.
I'm standing on that. Look, I got the damn sign over my head. Real nigga university.
Right.
You think we playing? You think we would put a sign on like that a rum if we wasn't 100%? Like this is real. Ain't nobody more realer than the niggas in the ISUBK under Commander General Yohana, man.
Come on.
Mark, go ahead.
Come on,
Yes, sir. Can I start it now?
That's fine, because I was low key. I want to start at 6, but
brother went to class.
Exactly. Obadiah too good.
Hey, Obadiah is too.
Hey, everyone, tune into ISBK Aurora. I'm gonna break down what's going on. What's gonna happen to Esau, the shame that's about to fall upon him, or the curse. But let's go ahead. So you can start at 9. That's fine.
I'm gonna Obadiah chapter 1, verse 9. And the mighty man, old Timon, shall be dismayed to the end, and every one the mount of Esau. The mount of Esau.
And Esau is a so-called white man. You white folk out there, this is for you. Go ahead.
May be cut off.
Maybe what?
Be cut off.
And finish it.
By slaughter.
By what?
By slaughter.
It's not hugs and kisses.
No,
you understand? Everyone, we debate and talk to white folk and all the time because they want salvation for all nations.
That's it.
But they have a specific reward coming to them as well. Their reward is slaughter. Their reward is nothing so beneficial and great that they think it's really gonna be, because so-called white man, like the heads of the white people, they fooled their own peons. And their own peons actually believe that they're gonna get something great when Christ comes back.
Right.
But really they're gonna get slaughtered.
That's right.
You understand? Keep reading, and we're gonna give you the reason why.
Come on with it.
Kind. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10.
Come on.
For thy violence.
For like what?
For thy violence.
What?
For thy violence.
For the SAs.
For thy violence.
For the lynchings.
For thy violence.
For the cross burnings.
For thy violence.
You understand? For the injustice to the young and the old.
For thy violence.
For the Trail of Tears.
For thy violence.
For the transatlantic slave trade.
For thy violence.
Go ahead.
Against thy brother Jacob.
Against the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Go ahead.
Shame shall cover thee.
What shall what?
Shall cover thee.
No, first word.
Oh, shame.
Shame. You understand what they're trying to hide?
Right.
They're trying to hide the crimes and the violence that they committed. You understand? They shameful. It's the same way Adam and Eve tried to hide from the Lord when they disobeyed his law, when they decided to go and learn from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. They tried to hide that shame. You understand? Esau, the so-called white man, has been trying to hide the shame of slavery. Why? And how do you know that? Because they're making sure that you say, forget about slavery.
Right.
It was so long ago. It's in the past. You don't got to think about it, because that's them slowly trying to hide their shame. That's why this governor is trying to say, let's just take it out of the schools, because they don't want us to know how evil and devilish they truly are.
Right.
You understand?
I couldn't imagine being an older black person and seeing this devil say what he said. I know old black person seeing that was like, man, did he just really just say that, man?
God.
Like, yes, he just said that. Okay,
Facts.
like this is where they at with it, man. They you know what I'm saying, they do not want to teach their kids about nothing they did wrong to establish this nation. They want them to believe that this place right here has been a place that's been just and right, and they ain't lied and stole, and they want to put themselves as though they want to make themselves to be righteous when they're not. And what you black and Hispanic people don't understand is anytime you believe in a God that's not going to judge white people for the crimes that they did against us, you're serving a different God that's in that Bible.
Damn right.
Because the God in that Bible, he tell you he sit on the judgment seat. So when he sits on the judgment seat, just because white people ain't paying right now for what they done, it ain't their time to pay for what they ain't done. The Lord ain't gonna make them pay for nothing they didn't done if we keep being evil.
Damn right. Come
you understand?
on,
Like unfortunately, you brothers and sisters, you're gonna have to earn your way out of the slavery. That's
right.
all you got to do is come to class and learn. If somebody pull a scripture on you that make you believe that God love all nations, come show us and we're gonna show you the context of what the scripture is about. If somebody pull a scripture on you that make you believe that God loved the white man and white people, show us the scripture, man, and we're gonna break it down for you and tell you exactly what that scripture is saying. We got to stop serving a different God. That's our problem. That's the main problem with us right now, is that we serving every other God but the nigga God. The Christianity God that we serving is the white God, and it's for white people, and it's why they're in the position that they're in, and it's why you on the bottom. 2 is plus 2, 3 is plus 3. Why is that so hard for you to understand? There's no such thing as equality. When they said all man was created equal in their constitution, that wasn't talking about you, dumb ass.
Damn right.
You was 3/5 of a man. You was like a cattle. The white man loved a dog more than he loved you. You supposed to be teaching your children this, not teaching them that America is post-racial, and now they go walk and be around white people and find out that white people are still racist. You understand what I'm saying? Off because you scared to educate them and teach them what reality is. And therefore our children is suffering from us not teaching the truth. I'm coming to you, my y'all. Rumble one, go ahead, brother.
So like I got a brother, this brother always online with us, Howard War, Precinct Officer Howard War. And he said something that's so heavy because I wanted to say this earlier.
Please.
He said, Salakia, sir, it's our job to teach Black history. To teach Black history. That last video talking about how he want to take Black history out of the schools.
Yeah.
That's a perfect, you know what I'm saying? That's a perfect storm for Blacks and Hispanics to come in here so they can learn their history.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Because in here we're gonna teach it to you. It ain't gonna be what they call it. It ain't gonna be cut. It ain't gonna be stepped on. It's gonna be pure when you come in here with it.
After the two things that just happened, the young boy getting shot in his back and the Asian getting off, and then Karmelo Anthony going to jail for 35 years for defending himself. Well, what was supposed to happen was the next Sunday they came up, all churches that Black people go to was supposed to be empty.
Damn right. Right.
The reverend was supposed to walk in there and say, well, they done believing our lies. The church is supposed to be empty behind what just transpired, not filled,
right?
Not going to pray to the same God that don't benefit you, but yet what you go in there, you pray hard. You pray harder for a damn God that hates you. The Christian God hates your black ass, nigga.
That's a fact.
I can't tell you no more plainly. I'm saying it so plainly, gonna get us shut off the goddamn show. But man, it's like we ain't getting it, man.
If I could, Cal, because what you bring out is so heavy, sir. It just made me think of a thought of something I saw earlier today. So, with the whole Karmelo Anthony situation, you know what I'm saying? Now, supposedly, the Austin Metcalf's family got justice in this situation, as white people are saying, right?
Right.
Well, if they got so much justice, why is Metcalf's father online being racist? He put up a whole racist rant And he said, y'all, y'all want to talk about race. He said, well, how about this? Let me be racist for a minute. He said, mellow. He said, how about I got a new name for him? Watermelon felon. He called him a watermelon felon.
He could change.
But he can change.
He got hope. It's
Right.
hope for him.
And he said
he just got to be taught better.
God.
He got to be taught to not be racist.
Okay, but he said at the end of the day, he said, listen, I'm a Christian. He said, I didn't walk on water.
Right.
I didn't change water to wine.
Right.
He said, I'm a Christian.
That's it.
I sin.
That's it.
But I
hate niggas.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
Like, come on, man.
That's what Christianity is.
That's what Christianity is. And listen, when you are black, and every single God you serve does not look like you.
Come on.
This is the result of it.
Come on with it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Christianity, Catholicism, Buddhism, Taoism, Islam, Hare Krishna, whatever the Indians worship, African gods. We worship every goddamn God on earth.
That's it.
None of them look like us. None of them act like us. None of them smell like us. And none of them give a damn about us. And we don't want to come when a group of brothers finally find the nigga God.
Come on.
And we don't want to, we so scared of being niggas, we don't want to worship our own goddamn God.
I'm going to let you get a brother a hand. Get a brother a hand. I'm going to let y'all in on the secret. Right now, I got Captain Yaradan. Give Yaradan a hand, you know what I'm saying? I got him working on a t-shirt that says, I pray to the nigga God. You know what I'm saying? Lord allow you get approved. We're gonna be releasing that t-shirt right there on Midwest 5 Weekend. You gotta come to 5 Weekend to get it.
That's 5 Weekend exclusive.
I know how to get them to the 5 Weekend. Ain't gonna be no order, no line, and nothing. I'm gonna talk to Yardine. They show you got to be in the building to get the t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm right.
You understand? Because it's, man, you don't understand like how important that is to serve a God that look like you and that's for you. All through the scriptures, the Lord is pleading to one people. He ain't pleading to everybody.
Right.
The one people who really got a God is the one people that act like we don't got a God.
That
might be a t-shirt.
Damn.
You get my point? I mean,
it's
listen, one thing about being in this truth, it's easy to speak the truth, right? Like we in a jammed up situation following this madness right here.
Right.
Lamar, where we at?
We got another sister talking about speaking the truth. Well, I guess it's technically the truth. You understand? Things won't change, you understand, unless we do certain things.
Come on.
That's just probably the best way to break it down.
Some beauty supply store opened in PA today or some shit or this weekend, and black women are in there. Black women are the main issue. The reason why nothing ever grows, nothing ever develops in the black community, because black women don't know how to have structure and how to have direction when it's time to truly move. The only time black women show any type of structure is when it's trying to fight in this white man system by getting a degree, by getting a car, by getting a house. Fuck all of that. Our people are being disrespected and they trying us. They pulling our whole car and it's irritating me. These people do not respect us because we're not respecting ourselves and we're not moving accordingly. There is no reason why we should have to go to anybody outside of our community to get our nails done, to get our hair done, anything. Black women should be able to build communities of nail techs, hair people. You know what I mean? But no, y'all want to argue. Y'all want to fight. Y'all want to belittle each other. You want to get mad because one person is getting a little bit more shine. Bitch. When she gets the shine, she gonna send them straight to you because she can't do every person's hands. Like, it is so irritating. At what point are we gonna stand for something and stop letting these outsiders disrespect us? And it's not on the black men. The black women are literally the door to the community. Literally, we deal with these people more than the black man do. Like, on some real shit. On some real shit, the black woman's emotions is ruining the community. Every time something happens, it is because of our emotions or because of some bullshit, and we really have to get it a hold. It is not about us. It is not about you as an individual black woman. You are a black woman, but you are a part of a collective, and it's irritating me. I'm ready to step. These people.
God damn, give it up. I mean, the sister said it best. Hey, all you sisters, y'all online talking all this talk, which is good. You know, it's good to see how people talk like that, but it don't mean nothing if you don't come in here and put a dress on and put a head wrap over your head and come in here and follow these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right,
Otherwise,
sir.
we all just gonna be puffing hot air.
Right.
And we not at the point anymore to just be puffing hot air. We at the point now where we need to be proactive.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? So again, man, been an amazing show. I want to give it up to my host for rocking it out. You know what I'm saying? With me here tonight. Captain Lamar, any announcements?
Come. Make sure to go like, follow, share, subscribe to all Roundtable of Truth social media pages, Real University. Tomorrow we'll be at 401 North Michigan Ave. You understand, for camp from 1 p.m. until. Make sure to go show some support to Nashville, Tennessee for the very first ISBK cookout of the year.
Damn right.
Give it up. And listen, ISBK in Chicago, we will be in effect down there at the Nashville joint. You know what I mean? We're going to come down there and get it in with you brothers.
Come on. So that's, I believe that's July 2nd through the 5th.
That's right.
And then right after that, the next month, or basically the same month, for the Midwest Fire Weekend here in Chicago.
Damn right.
You understand? From July 30th through August 2nd, we'll be here in Chicago, making sure you have the greatest time on the earth. You understand? Make sure all Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians go to both of these cookouts. Show the brothers and sisters in both the locations some love and some support, because everything we're doing is for all of our families, our race of people, and we're going to make sure that we're going to show Black love to Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians the same way the so-called white man make sure his people are good too.
That's right.
All right. Give it up. Give
That's
it up.
right,
Give it up. All right. Also, I want to give it up to Captain Bar and the announcements.
Come, sir. If you in the Northwest Indiana area, Gary, Indiana, Hammond, any area like in that general vicinity, make sure you come check us out next Friday, June 19th. We're going to be at a Juneteenth event at the Roosevelt Pavilion. Make sure you get with us early. We're going to be there at 11 a.m.
Right. Most right. Right. We will be at the building. Also, too, I want to give it up to Officer 5,000 in my yard. Any announcements, brother?
Hey, come, sir, if I could. First of all, pay your tithes.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? 10% of any increase you get go to the priests and prophets of the Lord.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So we can keep pushing this truth and waking our people up all over this earth. So you got to give the Lord his just due. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying? If you want any of the merchandise that's shown on the show, Real Nigga University t-shirts, all the Roundtable of Truth t-shirts, go to diversitymall.com. You know what I'm saying? So you can put in your orders. And like Cap said, you got to come to the fire weekend for this new shirt.
Come on,
you
man.
know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be Captain Yardan gonna be releasing a couple new shorts.
Yeah, come.
Man, y'all know how we do it Midwest Fire Weekend, man. We're giving you 4 days of brotherhood, sisterhood. We got the chef of the Midwest in here right now.
Damn right.
Brave, swinging off his head. You understand? Beads on the bed. All right. This brother right here that came and left a world, you know what I'm saying, that was totally detrimental to himself and to his community. And he came in here and became a certified priest. Not only that, he's a hell of a goddamn father. Okay, got both of his sons sitting in here right now.
Damn right.
Which is extra important. They ain't got to see their father locked up, see him in jail. This is what we do for black men.
Damn
I
right.
want to ask y'all what y'all doing out there.
Right.
What Commander Jenny Hunter doing is he pulling these black and brown men out of the grave.
That's right.
Which is so desperately needed.
Damn
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So like,
And if I could, sir, no matter where you are in the world, make sure you go to isupk.com, because the ISUPK is an international organization. We're not just some local yokels that's going to disappear because our leaders are too wicked. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Nigga, I'm international.
International. You know what I mean?
Just local, I'm international.
Damn right. Yeah, but no matter where you are in the world, if you Black, Hispanic, or Native American, if your people rose up from slavery, you know what I'm saying? Go to isupk.com and go to the find the number to the local school nearest you, you know what I mean, and get into classes. We have classes Monday through Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then every Saturday, like clockwork, we got the Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? Well, you come in, you know what I'm saying, and we holding Sabbath service every single Saturday, where we go through the scriptures from Genesis to Revelations. We give you the ancient Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, you know what I'm saying, the Holy Tongue, which is our original language. We give you the English translation and a proper scripture breakdown, so you can understand history and prevent your kids from getting 30-something years to life.
Damn right. Get it, brother, a hand. Huh? Hey, listen, all these classes are free of charge.
Come with God.
You paying for classes in the white man system and going in there and become a bigger dummy before you went in.
Right. That's a big fact.
You paying for a degree to become a dummy. I ain't telling y'all don't get the degrees. You need a degree to get jobs and certain things like that. I get it. Don't be offended by what I'm saying. But when you go get a degree from the white man and don't learn about who you are and the cause of your people and what you should be doing as it pertains to the Lord, then you dropping the ball.
Yeah, I'm right.
When we telling you, he just ran through all the class. We got classes 6 days a week, free.
Yes, sir.
Cause I want, you got anything?
Nothing really. Just I appreciate being able to be on the panel with y'all,
Damn
brothers.
right.
I mean, we definitely rocked it out. So
Damn right.
The water.
Get a brother a hand, huh? Man, I want to give it up to my technical team over there. Officer Ramawan, give him a hand. Officer Roscoe Rob. Get down, priest.
Just make sure y'all tune in to the Round Table of Truth while we down in Nashville for the cookout. We're gonna have a lot of lives going on. And everything. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to those exclusives. Make sure y'all like, share the Round Table of Truth, not only on Facebook, but also on YouTube as well. And make sure that y'all tune in and like, share, and subscribe to the Monster of Mayhem YouTube.
That's right.
That's one of the hottest YouTubes right now that's coming up.
That's right.
And y'all should see the content that's on there. Make sure y'all subscribe to that Monster of Mayhem YouTube.
All right, get a brother a hand on that one, right, man. Also, man, we got some mighty men in here tonight. Officer of Rum, get him a hand.
That's right.
The chef of the Midwest, Officer Mapatazar, get him a hand. His two mighty sons, get him a hand as well. I am Captain Marquardt, under Commander General. Lord allow, we see you next week. We out.